Welcome back, everyone, to Bloodlords. No yawning. Shame.
Really funny,
Greg.
actually.
In our last session, our group of adventurers continued climbing the Tower of Gnawed Bones, the name of the structure you all currently find yourselves in, and the headquarters, it seems, of a cult of Cabriri worshipping ghouls known as the Secret Eaters. Not part of the main sect of faith led by Cortash Kane, who is currently visiting in Mekatar, but a separate sect that you know practically nothing about other than there being a problem right now, as they are seemingly working to assassinate middle management members of each of the 5 great factions. In seeking sponsorship for yourselves from the Builders League, you have come to an agreement. Your first job being provided that will prove you are worthy of the faction's support is to figure out who's responsible for these assassinations, take them out, and if there is a list of their potential targets, take that and return it to the Builders League such that they can continue to use it for themselves. Now, while in the future, assuming you do successfully maintain your sponsorship, you may be able to use the name of the Builders League for yourself. In this operation, it's probably not the best idea. You don't want to go shouting that the Builders League is going to have the assassination target list, assuming one exists. So, climbing this tower, you fought a number of ghouls, you freed a Clypoth, it tried to eat you, you killed it, Solomon probably ate it or stuck it in his bag, I don't know anymore. And then you made bad decisions. By, instead of trying to lift the elevator to the 3rd floor while you all were still on it, Solomon decided to climb all the way up to the 4th floor and up to the 3rd floor and lift the elevator using the winch from there. Unfortunately, he wasn't alone on that level. Seeing a number of other ghoul spellcasters and what looked to be sleeping demon, he fell victim to an early domination attempt by one of the mages, forcing you all to have to find your own ways to fly up to this next level of the tower, which thankfully, aside from Mahari just climbing the chain, the rest of you had ways to do so. Amira turning into a bat, Aranth making use of the arcane propulsion systems within her construct form, and Kashmi just turning into a dragon, because why not?
If it works, it works.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Mahari managed to not get pushed off the top by Solomon back into the pit before he broke free of the mental domination, and the fight commenced. A rather challenging fight, especially when the demon decided to cause a localized earthquake, causing the entire foundations of this level of the tower to crack and shake and shatter, leaving the top level of the tower to crash down atop you all. Thankfully, the next level of the tower is smaller. The injuries by you all were not nearly as severe as they could have been, leaving some of you in the wreckage of a sort of workshop. The fight continued. The few ghouls that were here were easily slaughtered, and so was the ghoul, or the demon himself. And that is where we pick our story back up today. The top floor of the tower has come crashing down next to you. Some of you were buried in the rubble. The walls that you are currently seeing on the map are pretty heavily rubble from here around area. Difficult to climb over, but not impassable in the slightest. However, many of you are pretty badly injured at this point in time. So I would like to ask the question of you all. What's the plan? What do we do from here? Where do we go? Who do we kill?
Kashmi, heal us, please.
I mean,
Dragon.
yeah, she is currently in dragon mode right now.
I mean, I
Another-
can hit you. It would be fun. Come here. Come here.
I guess the big question is, do we hear anybody
catch
else around us right now?
Give me a perception check. You miss.
Sorry, can you do it for me? Foundry's lagging.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
For shame. As Kashmi's just swinging at Mahari, I'll make a roll for you.
You're just small.
A few things, Amira. You do hear two separate voices, as well as what sounds like squawking. One voice seems to be coming from around the east. One seems to be coming from beyond this rubble to the north, and so does the squawking.
I don't know if it's safe just yet. Amira will... She's probably going to expend all her oils on life right now. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's see how high that gets you, Mahari.
You get a flat 36 from each attempt.
Yeah. Okay, so... I'll go ahead and plop this one onto Solomon.
Okay.
This one onto Mahari.
Gracias.
Okay. Right around this point, one round on Kashmi's dragon form would have fully passed, leaving her roughly about 24 seconds remaining. Another 4 rounds or so before the spell runs out.
Yeah. Kashmi,
Alright.
do you want to charge in as a dragon, or do you want to wait so we can get Solomon and Mahari patched up?
I'm good where I am.
I have
So-
a wand of soothe. Does that help?
You can't use it in dragon form.
I know, but I still have it.
Mhm.
Could one of you use it?
Your
All of your
gear...
equipment melts
yeah.
into you when you transform into a dragon, so nothing's accessible right now.
Can I retch and see if I can get a wand of soothe to come out?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, that's my next dragon skill that I want.
I have 2 more oils of unlife, so I'll just very quickly slather them on Solomon.
Okay. I am going to say, though, Kashmi, you are able to retch during this time to get rid of your sickened condition if you would like to.
Thank you.
Alright, 19 and 25 health, respectively, for Solomon. Aranth, is there anything you do during this time frame?
How do I retch?
Normally you just make a fortitude save. I just removed it from your character sheet. I'm not going to force you to make rolls if you don't want to.
Thank you, I'm a good retcher. I have this long dragon neck.
You're trying to vomit out the soothe wand, but instead you just get rid of your sickness.
I guess I will refocus.
That
Glad
takes
you moved
10
away,
minutes to
Mahari.
do.
So I
Okay,
didn't
just
throw up
kidding.
on you.
Yeah, this is happening
Uh,
over the course of like 6 seconds.
So that's
Just kidding.
the big decision is, do you guys just charge forward, or do you wait, give people time to refocus? Because I believe at this point, everyone who uses focus spells, Aranth has 1 left, but both Mahari and Kashmi are entirely, or actually Kashmi has all of them because she was in dragon form for this fight. Mahari's out of healing. Kashmi
Okay.
has damage though.
I mean, I don't have any resources I have to worry about, so I'll leave it up to the people with resources. If they want to wait, refocus, heal. and
No,
stuff like that.
Mahari's good to finish this. He can worry about refocusing later.
I have all of my soothe still. Yeah, I have spells for days. Let's go.
Okay, then before anyone moves, I'm going to put us back into initiative order here. I would like everyone to roll initiative once more.
The question I have, Kashmi, do you want to wait for the rest of your dragon form to fall off? So that you can start casting spells again? Or...
My thought was, aren't we in rubble? Can I use
Yeah.
my dragon form to clear the way quicker than us trying to like crawl through shit?
Well, it's mostly crawl over, so anywhere you guys see a wall right now, unless you have the ability to fly, is just going to cost 5 extra feet of movement to move through. If you would like to try and clear some Kashmi, you absolutely could. That is going to make a lot of noise.
Don't clear it, Kashmi, until we find what's making all the racket.
Who has the seeing eyeball thing? How long does that take?
Oh no, you're thinking of Strength of Thousands, Kashmi.
Damn it.
No one has scrying magic here. I do not allow
yet.
such shenaniganry.
I did it in one of his games and he got very mad at me, so he doesn't
Okay,
allow it anymore.
that's because you played a sorcerer who only had scrying magic and took too many drugs.
Hee hee. Don't know.
Kashmi, would you go ahead and roll initiative for me?
What is this music? Druidic swamps.
Yeah, the perfect fit.
Jericho, I am going to force you to let me curate your music choices.
I'm fucking using music you've recommended. I don't necessarily switch it out all the time, because right now it is on... Oh, it's just on atmosphere right now. We don't want that. We want suspense. There we go. Alright. Well, if you guys are deciding to act, then Amira, you are up first.
Okay. I mean, the hope here, obviously, is that whoever is in there is as stunned and shaken up from the building collapsing as we are. Okay, so, with that being difficult terrain, there'll be one action. Okay, am I supposed to be able to see through this wall?
Yes, that's just rubble right now.
Oh,
It's
that's just
large
rubble?
bits of rubble, so that is why from behind this wall you couldn't really see through very well, but now that you're past the first bit of rubble, you can see over the rest more easily. Taking a look into that northern area, you can see that it opens to the pit below, and there are some chains that are like completely crushed and mangled, perhaps would have been used for actually climbing down or up originally. However, other than that, it's a pretty empty chamber aside from a single armored ghoul who has, it looks to be relatively recently sort of stumbled to his feet, has their hand sort of holding their head, but is also side-eyeing through the shattered remains of this window.
Okay.
He has not necessarily noticed you yet. Or if he has, he hasn't done anything about it.
Okay. That's interesting. In that case, that's interesting. Would you say if I'm in vapor form, would something necessarily be able to understand that, like, I am a creature?
I'd probably give a check for them to note.
Okay.
It's not terribly difficult to recognize, but I'd mostly see, do they understand that do they know that vapor form exists as a spell and can recognize you as a sentient creature versus something else?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast vapor form for right now.
Okay.
On myself. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm going to be doing a bunch of Bon Mo, Demoralize, Evangelize.
Sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Vapor Form for right now. As I say over Telepathic Bond, I see one ghoul, Northern Room.
Alright, as you do so, Mahari, that's going to bring us to you. What do you do?
Difficult terrain is for every 5 you move, it's 10, correct?
It costs an extra 5 feet of movement, yes.
Okay. Alright, so I hear Amira say that. First action.
Okay. As you come through, you can also now see this ghoul around the corner through the rubble. This is the only square where it would not be difficult terrain to move, where you see walls normally.
Alright. Second
That section
action.
may have already been broken.
Gotcha. There's the second action, and... Actually, no. I'm going to take back the expand aura.
Okay,
last
you're going
two
to use an action to reduce it.
No. Completely take it.
I'm going to say there were no exploration actions going into the start of this fight necessarily, so either your aura was continuously expanded or not.
Not continuously expanded. It was at 15 feet. I would like to take back the action of expanding it in this moment.
Gotcha, I see. So you've only moved so far.
Yeah. And then for my last 2 actions, I'll cast Bless.
Okay. This being casting magic is audible. That is going to grab this guy's attention as he hears you chant the spell quickly. He's going to remove the hand from his head. You can see a small bleeding gash across, or right above one of his eyes, and he is going to look in your direction, see the pair of you so far in this room, perhaps make out some of the others behind. A good day to you two. I don't suppose you would happen to be responsible for this mess, would you?
No, it was that headless mouth guy that you had with you.
Oh, Rygrathax, of course. Well, considering you've left him behind, is it safe to assume that he is no longer a member of this world?
That's about right, and one way or another, you're not going to be either, so your choice. We can make it quick or we can make it slow.
I'm sorry, you have no interest in conversation or a peaceful resolution? It's simply violence for you?
Normally I would be, but our job is to kill everybody in this place. So, sorry, buddy. Or everybody serving the... Do we have a name for the person who leads this cult?
No. You did actually. You know Yurgeth was the name.
Yeah.
Cortesh did tell you that.
Yeah. At the very least, kill everybody who works for Urgeth.
What a shame. Well, considering the state you all find yourselves in... Well... My condolences in advance, then.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
That is going to bring us to Solomon's turn. Does Solomon just charge?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I think he definitely, really evaluates the situation and
He goes into mountain
strategically...
stance.
And then he charges.
You tried, Kim, but I think we all know the situation. So let's see. That's 20 feet. That is his first move right there. And I think he just runs up to him with his last move. Actually, you know what he would have done? He would have cast Key Rush so he could get there in one action and use his last action to be able to grab this idiot.
Yeah, that does
Yep.
sound...
Yeah, that tracks.
that is exactly what would happen.
I know my players and their stat sheets.
Yeah, you do.
He's going to fail. I'm not
Would
going to
he
use his
hero-
hero points for him if he's not here.
Alright.
I mean...
Aranth, it's your turn. Look, you gotta give me something, okay? I need this.
Let's see.
Get him, Aranth.
Poke him in the eye.
Oh, look, he re-rolled into a failure.
What?
Classic Solomon.
all of my movement to get here.
So keep yourself 5 feet back, because remember, this wall is difficult terrain, so it will cost you an extra 5 feet to get that far. There you go.
Son of a bitch! Now I can't see him.
You can. You'll just have cover if you use any attacking spells.
Ugh.
Because there is ruble in the way.
Ruble.
Rubles. Oopals and banunus. You know, me realizing I forgot to put windows when I was redoing these walls. Oops.
Oops.
That just means you guys get to be surprised when you open that door. Not the phase bolt. That's so
Cover.
rude.
Cover.
Why would you do such a thing to me? It hit. Oh, it missed. Ooh. Rough.
You know, not today.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, son of a...
I'll take your hero point
Alright.
back.
Whatever! I didn't want to see him anyway.
It's almost like this guy's pretty strong, and he offered you a chance to talk it out, and you denied that.
Okay.
Don't rope me into that.
Jericho, you know as well as I do that I am the player who always tries to talk, but we have explicitly been told to kill everybody.
So you don't seek out, conversation and then a potential ambush? Interesting.
No.
Fair enough. Arance, grab your hero point back, because you failed, you regain it. And Kashmi, what would you like to do?
Oh wait, did I start? I'm sorry, did I start with 3? I think I started.
Yes, you should start every session
Okay.
with 3 now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, because I'm not giving them on rolls of 1, so you're going to start
Just
with
on a
3,
failure?
and you'll regain 1 on a failure.
Okay.
Is what
Okay.
we're doing.
Sorry. Stop.
No worries.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I
know
can
what's-
fly, right?
Yeah, you could get anywhere you want. You have 100-foot fly speed. You'll ignore the difficult terrain. You can go
Well, I
anywhere.
just want to be over here with my friends.
Okay.
It won't let me. Will you put me over there?
Somewhere like right around here?
Yeah, like right there.
Okay. That's only 70 feet, so you could go another 30 feet with your movement if you wanted. You could even, put yourself in this corner and flank.
Yeah, let's flank.
Whee!
I can't. Yeah.
Are you on the measuring tool right now, or the movement tool?
I have no idea.
Are you on the tool that is a box of 4 corners, or the measuring stick? On the left side of Foundry.
I use the mouse to click the icon and move the icon. You now have all of the information I have.
Okay. What else would you like to do with your turn?
I think that this guy looks super delicious.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Why did they
no!
get rid of that?
Okay, we've put it back.
Yeah, I don't know,
Okay, good, because I was gonna
Weird.
eat him.
Foundry being fucked. I don't know why it did that, but go for it.
I mean, Foundry and I have a pretty tumultuous relationship as it is.
Yeah. A 32 is going to be an exact hit with flanking. Foundry doesn't seem to want to calculate Solomon as your friend. I wonder why.
I imagined him. He's my friend.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, shit. I don't like
I mean,
that.
She is a dragon.
Oh, yeah. Not a fan, man. You can see he does appear to have a short bow strapped to his back, but he has not drawn it right now.
I don't know why you're telling me this.
I'm just letting everyone know. That is another hit. He was already standing. He was slightly injured, seemingly, from the earthquake. Alright, another 20. Kashmi still dealing 50 damage without even access to imaginary weapon right now. Horrifying.
Wow.
And then I would like to make a dragon utterance so that he understands that I am unhappy with the choice that he has made
He
in
was
choosing
trying to
to
talk it
not
out.
go easily. He could have gone easily.
He could have gone easily.
Well, it's his turn.
Now we have
again.
to fight.
He's going to go for some violence here. Let's see. Oh, I see why he wasn't off guard to you. I'm going to leave the damage because I'm lazy, but he does have deny advantage, so he is not flanked by creatures of lower level than him. Whoops.
You're telling me we're lower level than this loser?
Yes! Fucker's level 13!
Eh.
But is he a dragon?
You had your chance, now wallow in the consequences.
I didn't get to make this choice. Amira made this choice for me, but she's my wife, and I'm in it.
Goodness gracious. Well, I mean, he's going to turn around. Kashmi, you just bit him. He's going to express his own displeasure. He's going to turn around and bite you.
'Cause I'm delicious.
Yes. He's also going to hit you.
I mean, I also hit him, too.
Just barely hits you for 28 points of piercing damage.
I don't like that.
I am going to need 2 different fortitude saves from you, please.
This sounds like a good idea.
Okay, that is a failure on the first one. But against the one you care about, you crit succeed. So you are not paralyzed by his bite, but you may have been infected.
Does this mean I'm gonna come back and not have any rights?
Maybe, yeah. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
For his second action, he is going to stride over, or step, next to the partially broken door, but is not going to open it. He's just going to go for a claw strike against Solomon, which is also going to hit for another 21 damage output. Amira, we're up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna float a little bit over the hole. I am colliding with the wall. Can you please move me?
Absolutely not. How dare you ask such a thing of me?
Thank you. Oh, okay.
I was
my
checking
God,
vapor
this
form
is
if it kept you locked to the ground or not.
Yeah, sorry. Can you move me one
You should be
more
able to move
over?
yourself.
No, it says this whole thing is a wall.
Strange.
Yeah. Anyways, gonna move here, and then I'm gonna do my funny combo of Bon Mo.
Wild that you can still talk while in vapor form.
Yeah. I haven't used any yet. Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Vapor form is not a battle form, is it?
Vapor form is. It is a polymorph.
Well, there's a difference between polymorph and battle form. Battle form is a specific type of polymorph, and that is what prevents you from casting spells, speaking, and using most manipulate actions that require hands. So dragon form is a battle form polymorph spell. I'm trying to figure out if vapor form is or not.
No, it is not.
Okay, yeah, it does not specify dragon form, or it does not specify battle form in its description at all. So you can, in fact, talk. And he will be Bon Mode. Thank you for re-rolling, so I have to go grab the effect manually.
Oh, sorry.
How dare you do such a thing to me and put me through effort?
Here you go.
And a critical success, too.
I know, hero points do well. Imagine.
Do they, though?
When you're not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and demoralize.
Okay.
Gave you a chance to make it quick.
Oh my god, you people need help.
We hear that so often.
Okay.
I was trying to offer a chance for you to survive, but here we are.
Hey,
Individuals who have no faith.
Anyways. Well, he is Bon Mode. He has lower will saves.
Go for it, Mahari.
Okay.
He's gotta stop talking. His breath smells so
One.
bad.
It really does.
2. Jericho, you said this space right here was not
That
difficult
is
terrain, correct? But
So
the
you get
rest of it
theirs.
around us is.
Anytime you try and move through a wall, it does. For the walls that you can see through. So, like, these walls here that you can't see through are still standing.
Okay, but like this area,
That's
this
just
area
fine.
is still. Oh, that's just fine.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
see a wall there, do you?
Oh no, I didn't know if this was like the rubble crap.
Anytime you try and pass through a wall, if you can see over the wall, it counts as difficult terrain. Otherwise, you are just fine.
All right. Then I still have my spear, so I have reach. All right, well, that was 2 actions. He's now in my aura, so no gain ray frightened unless he moves. Let's just go for a spear strike.
All right.
And
That'll miss.
let's hero point that. Oh, really?
That will be an exact hit because of the frightened and the bless. All right, 22 damage to him.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty. Then that is going to bring us to Solomon's turn. I mean, Solomon has a hole here, right? He has to go for the grapple whirling throw. Right? Am I crazy?
I think that's what he would do.
I think
Yeah,
that's what Solomon would do. So he's going to go for a grapple. Once more. This time he will succeed, and I believe he deals 5 damage with Crushing Grab, but I might be wrong. Let me just check. Crushing Grab, equal to his Strength modifier. Yep, 5 points of damage. And, I mean, he has to Whirling Throw him. Why wouldn't he?
Whirling throw.
And he does have
Whirling
the
throw.
map on him, unfortunately.
He would hero point this.
He really would.
He would.
He probably would. He's gonna succeed.
For
Yoink.
Solomon!
So he's going to throw this creature. Actually, he can even throw him all the way to here, because he can throw him 35 feet. So, yeah, he can throw him against the impacting wall there to deal 3d6 bludgeoning damage to him for 11 points of bludgeoning, and there isn't really a ledge to grab anymore because of the rubble, so he's just going to fall. Which, at this point, you guys are effectively at level 3 of the tower, so that's about 50 feet up. So he is going to...
Is Solomon gonna be the MVP and he's not even here?
Unfortunately.
He's just going to take
Most
25 points of fall damage and land prone at the bottom of the pit, about 50 feet down. I don't know what Solomon does with his last action aside from just gloat. So, Aranth, what would you like to do?
You caught me in the middle of my snacking.
I try.
So just to be clear, we can fucking see in the middle,
if
right?
you come up to the edge of the pit, you'd be able to see down. He's 50 feet below where you are right now. So, if you were up at the edge, you could absolutely see him from where you are.
Time for an
You're
aerial
fucking
bombardment.
Mm.
Agonizing despair? That's so fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the dice are not on my side today. That is a failure. So go ahead and roll damage as he is going to become frightened.
That was some shit ass damage, bro.
It's a 3rd rank spell. Oh, he's no longer grabbed. Don't have to worry about
Does he still take the, Never mind.
What?
Oh no, for some reason I thought, the little 4d6 mental, was persistent.
No, just regular. This is not agonizing. This is agonizing despair. It's not whatever the other spell is.
Phantom Pain.
Thank
Phantom
you.
Pain.
All right, Kashmi, that'll bring us to you. You're the only one who could get down to him if you wanted to.
Oh no, just breathe on him.
I don't do that. I'm not that kind of dragon.
You do have your breath weapon back at this point if you wanted to use it again.
Where is
You
it?
It will be a 2-action ability that you have to be within 30 feet of him that will deal 10d6 mental damage. Or you can use your own dragon breath ability that'll deal 11d6 damage. Wahoo.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Would you go land down next to him, or would you sort of hover above and just breathe down?
I would completely hover above.
Sure. Oh, you were not supposed to see in there. Whoops. Don't worry what you saw.
It was really cute that you think that I saw anything.
So we're going to put you just right there, about 25 feet above him, and he's going to have to make a reflex save versus about 11d6 mental damage here. Disgusting. And that is a natural 1 on his save. He'll take double damage.
Double damage
So
from the hate in my heart.
Go ahead and roll that damage, Kashmi.
He was boasting so hard.
He wasn't!
There's a
also
lot of twos in there.
Didn't say he was going to be the one to kill you. It doesn't matter, Kashmi, because he takes double damage. And is very heavily injured right now.
I mean, to be fair, same.
So that is his turn. You know what's funny? Technically, he shouldn't have fallen that far. He would have landed on top of the iron cage.
Which would have dealt extra damage to him, right?
No.
Oh. You sure?
I'm
I mean,
sure.
if I fell on an iron cage, I feel like it would probably do damage to me.
So we're going to put him down 30 feet, which means Kashmi, you just have to be about 5 feet below where you are. It's right there. He is going to use his first action to stand the fuck up. Mage only frightened 2 unless... Yeah. Okay. Nah, he's going to go out with a bang. He is going to use his second action to draw his bow and fire it directly up at you with his last action, Kashmi.
I mean, I did chase him down the hole.
He believes in
I
himself,
deserve it.
and he's going to take that crit as his reward.
Shit, do I still have a whammy?
You do not
In my
use them both.
face?
Yeah, for 44 points of damage.
Oh, shiza.
Well, you know what? I'm a big-ass fucking dragon, and I'm gonna fall right on him.
Well, you're not gonna... Are you falling unconscious from that?
Yeah. And I used
Oh,
all my oil in my
boy,
life.
howdy.
Oh, she has one. She has one in her body.
This is going to be interesting, Kashmi, because you are going to fall on top of him. So you're going to fall 25 feet, which means you're immediately going to take damage and go to dying 3. Which means you're 1 dying away from dead.
Yeah.
However, you are going to land on top of him, which means he needs to make a reflex save to try and avoid getting smushed. Which, that is a crit success because the DC for avoiding a creature falling on you is really fucking easy. So, Kashmi lands 30 feet down on top of the cage. He rolls out of the way and avoids it. Kashmi, his first arrow was coated in something also.
No!
I need a fortitude
great.
save from you.
Great.
Kashmi. This will deal damage, which would kill you. would you like to spend all of your hero points to wake up at 1 hit point and not die?
I thought you only had to spend 1 hero point.
Well,
It
try
is.
hero pointing the fortitude save, and maybe you don't have to spend all of them
You
first.
could also do
Yeah.
that first.
If I lose my hero point, can I come up with 2?
Yeah. It is to make a heroic recovery, you have to have at least 1 hero point, and you spend all of them. But that is an exact success because this was a poison and you have basic undead benefits against it, so you will not take any damage. You will merely be at dying 3.
Yay!
Amira, that's going to bring
Where I
us to
wanted
you.
to be.
Yes.
As
Okay.
you see Kashmi fall to the ground far below, landing atop the iron cage, about to die.
So I'm about to do something really funny. I'm gonna dismiss vapor form
Okay, and immediately fall.
and immediately fall.
Do you have cat form or anything? Or cat fall or anything?
I do not have catfall.
So you are going to just take the damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to take 15 damage. I'm going to fall prone. I'm going to spend 1 action taking the oil of unlife from Kashmi, and then my
What oil of
third
unlife?
action.
She's in her battle form.
Doesn't it go away?
Magic is not
when...
dismissed when you fall unconscious, I don't believe.
Oh, my fucking
Let me check
God.
dragon form just to be certain, because I might be wrong about battle form spells like that, but let's just confirm. No, it just lasts a minute unless you dismiss it.
Okay. I'm going to... Can I take this back since nothing was rolled
Yes.
yet? Okay. Okay. Frickin'
I think I only have 1 turn of battle form left, so I
That is
will still be
correct.
down here with this oil of unlife anyway. So
Yes. So I guess... Can I attack while in vapor form?
I do not believe you can.
Or use actions that have the attack related trait?
No.
Okay.
You cannot cast spells, activate items, or use actions that have the attack or manipulate trait.
Okay.
There's your vapor form back.
Thank you. Aranth, I might have to ask you to do something very silly here. I might have to ask you to jump off so that you can soothe Kashmi. Or I guess maybe if you just move around, you'll be in range of a Kashmi soothe? I don't know.
What are you doing, Amira?
I'm going to fly over here.
Okay.
I am going to dismiss vapor form.
Okay. Try
going
and
to
fall
try to-
on him.
Fall on him.
Okay. You can take that 15 bludgeoning again. And prone. And he will make a reflex save. Are you just damaging yourself, or are you using the button in chat?
Oh, sorry, I'm damaging myself. yeah.
Gotcha. That is a easy crit success for him.
Okay. Then with my last action, I am going to, or sorry, reaction
there.
devise a stratagem.
Okay.
I should have done this beforehand. I'm a dumbass. That's okay. Blah, blah, blah.
You only have one action here.
Yeah, I know. Actually, this is funny. Oh, no. Okay.
those are some of my favorite words.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and stand up.
Okay. Last action, stand up. Mahari, what do you do? You just saw a funny situation. After the guy fell in the hole, you see Kashmi fly over, breathe down before falling herself, and then Amira moved over and just dropped.
Yeah. My Force Blast has a range of 30 feet. Where would I need to? It costs 2 actions, so could I reach a position next to the pit where I could aim it at this ghoul?
You know, it's really funny. If you are select on your token and you hover him, it'll tell you exactly how far away you are.
39 feet. Okay, let's move there. 36. Fuck it. Okay, so
You're not going to be able to do it
there.
from over there. You're going to need to be like somewhere around here to get it.
Oh. Let's see. 10. Oh. God damn it.
If you want to be funny, you can leap and try to land on him, and even if you don't land on him, just make an attack from prone.
You could get to exactly here with 30 feet of movement, Mahari.
Right there?
From where you started?
Yeah. Okay. This space right here, it... Thank you. Okay, then yeah. Kept saying I was trying to ram myself into a wall. Here's Force Blast.
Okay.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Aside from my attack on Kashmir, I think my most recent rolls with this guy have been a 2, a 1, and a 4. Not great. And he will not survive that.
He did crit in my face.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
But he did so on like a 9. So I don't think I rolled above a 10 with him at all, which is a little heartbreaking. I am not going to care about what Solomon's going to do. Aranth, what do you do at this point?
Please save my wife. Nix.
Nix.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Don't interrupt the snacker.
Fuck your wife.
What?
God damn. Okay.
Holy shit!
Just won't snack ever again, actually. So Kashmir's way too far for me to cast anything, right?
She's about 32 feet away from you right now.
Well, I think if you move, like
If I jump, can Amira catch me?
No.
I'm kidding.
no, not jump. If you just like move around the pit, you should be able
could
to.
jump and take the fall damage to heal her if you wanted to.
Are we even supposed to be going down there? Like, how do we get back up if it's not?
Climb.
I don't
Yeah,
think that
there's.
you should come down here.
Am I incorrect in saying that if she just moves around the pit, she'll?
She might be in range.
Just reach.
That is within 20... Feels... God, I hate math. This is why I haven't taken a math class since high school. Feels weird that she's only 22 feet away from you when she's 30 feet down, but math is math.
It's a big fucking dwagon. Okay.
Do you think I have a fat ass?
I mean, yeah.
Alright, I was thinking the dragon form was a bust since I just died so hard, but I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for the
Okay,
fat
yeah,
ass.
I don't know why it's mathing to 22 feet away from you. Theoretically, you should be 31 feet from her right now, right there.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, but if Foundry maths it,
Well-
then it must be true, right?
Yeah, Aran still has 10 more feet of movement. So
Yeah,
she
this
could-
wall's not destroyed.
Oh, scheiße.
Yeah, if you cannot see past the wall, it's not destroyed. You're only able to see past it right now because I
Well-
accidentally moved Kashmir through it.
What if she went the other way around?
Where did you start, Aranth? You started here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
If you were to go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30... You could get to here with 35 feet of movement from there, which I think would be the exact same distance slightly away from Kashmir.
But it would still be able to cast a spell?
You'd be 31 feet away from there.
Is there a break in the wall right there?
There is greater difficult terrain right there. That wall is partially broken. You could try and squeeze through that. These 3 sections of wall, though, have stood. They have not been destroyed.
Oh my god, no way.
If you guys would like, I will, just to make it a little easier, I'll reset the Fog of War. So you guys can see a little bit better what you can actively see of this map.
Aranth, are you willing to jump?
I can see nothing because I'm
Yeah.
dead.
And we love you for that, Kashmi.
Yeah.
And she is probably just gonna jump
Okay.
and
Thank
eat the full
you.
damage.
I'm trying to see if you have anything that could assist. I don't believe you do.
I don't think I do.
though.
Well, I mean, that's, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything.
Just,
Could Solomon use his turn to jump down and lift me up so that I was in range?
no.
I'm really disappointed in you, Jericho.
I'm aware, and I'm proud of that. I take great pride in being a menace.
So, tell me, if I, well, instead of doing soothe, if I, oh, well, would I be able to, would Death Gaze be more effective
I was going
if
to
I
say
jumped
Death
down?
Gaze would heal her more. It's still
Okay.
30-foot range, but it would heal her
Yeah.
more than Soothe would, if you wish to use that
Okay.
instead.
Yeah, then I will do that, because I haven't used it in a while.
So, first things first, Aranth.
I have to jump and take mine damage.
Yeah, there's your 15 bludgeoning damage to take. As you catapult yourself, moving around.
Holy fuck, okay, alright, great.
As you fall down, and you will
That's
land
62,
prone.
I can't do math.
There's a
don't
button to
need-
deal the damage to yourself.
Oh?
In chat.
Wow. Anyway, I did that myself because I'm big brain.
You guys, I know how to format typing damage into chat. You don't have to worry about ever manually dealing damage to yourself again. And go ahead and roll that 1d6 healing per level, since Kashmi will heal that much. Kashmi, you may get 31 health back.
Yeah, much better.
Feels so
Okay.
good.
You come
I
back to
believe I'll-
consciousness and do save your hero points.
I believe I'll be able to get it back too, since Death Gaze is a cone.
No, it is not.
Oh.
It is single target.
Oh.
It is a single creature within 30 feet that you get to choose. All right. Well, that theoretically ends that fight, as now 3 of you are back down on the bottom floor atop of the dragon.
Ouchie.
Kashmi, you have this last turn. You have 3 more actions effectively before your dragon form runs out. If you wanted to stand up and fly back up to the top level so you don't have to climb, you could.
Can I fly any of my friends up?
I would say you could grab 1 person and fly up this round.
Thank you for saving my life, Aranth. I love you. Let's go, Mira.
No, I have athletics. I can climb. I actually have a climb speed.
Oh, well, then I'll take Aranth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Aren't you, like, super... cat man? I don't know what hyenas are.
Hyenas are neither cats nor dogs.
They are closer to cats than dogs.
Yeah, they are more closely related to cats, but they are not cats.
I mean, I just feel like you're a more superior crawler than Aranth.
So,
Climber, not a
Um,
crawler.
right as your spell is running out, Kashmi, you manage to pick yourself back up to your feet, scoop Aranth up, and fly back up to the top level as the magic
Oh.
quickly runs out.
I love you!
As I flew
will,
away from Amira.
You're welcome.
will Amira be able to get 15-foot climb speed? for
Yeah, you can
reference?
climb back up without much issue.
Okay. Yeah, I think at this point, as Amira finishes climbing up, she's kind of panting. She's
That one
like,
was for you, baby.
all right, I think maybe now is a good time to rest. Well, whatever's beyond that door, I think we should be at full capacity.
As Kashmi starts walking around beating people to give them their health back. Do you want to spend, we can say it's a full 30 minutes or so, since that gives full time for Mahari to refocus. Everyone else who needs to refocus can do so. And
Yeah.
30 minutes should be enough for Kashmi to beat everyone back to full health.
In the meantime, can Amira search this place?
Sure.
Was someone gonna search that guy down there's corpse?
Yeah, if
You
there's
were down
time,
there.
if there's time, Amira... No, Mahari wasn't down there.
I was never down there.
Yeah, no, he was just on the edge of the pit. Amira will search the guy's corpse before she climbs. Rather,
check.
once she's sure that there's not an immediate threat.
You just climb back down, search rifle through his pockets before climbing back up again.
That's not what I wanted to do, but I would like... Hopefully I can get that kind of roll on my...
Does he have his little weapon? Because his poison would have sucked if I wasn't undead. We might be able to, like, poison people.
He does have his +1 striking composite short bow. He has completely normal, non-magic leather armor. He does have what appears to be a set of infiltrator's toolpicks, Amira, a little under 20 arrows, and more importantly, 2 small vials tucked away that are filled with a liquid that sort of look like oil, but aren't quite as viscous as oil. They appear alchemical in nature.
Okay. I guess... Well, nobody has a alchemy kit, but
I don't
Amira
believe so.
will go ahead and take those.
Sure.
And she'll poison her rapier with one, get it pre-poisoned.
Interesting choice. All right.
Actually,
You're just gonna douse your rapier in a vial of oil.
do we know, NPC ghouls, they're immune to poison, aren't they?
All undead, aside from player character undead, are immune to poison.
Okay, I will refrain from doing so in that case.
All right. Those of you who are still injured, Kashmi, Aranth, please feel free to bring yourselves back up to full health, and if you are down any focus points, please feel free to refill those as well. As for searching this upper layer, as Amira was going down to search that guy's pockets, was anyone searching around this upper layer from what you've been able to access so far?
For sure.
Okay, go ahead and give me that perception check. All right. Taking a look around. One, there is a set of double doors right here that appear to have been smashed and partially broken, but could still feasibly be pushed open enough to move through. There is also, amongst the bookshelves that you're able to find, a number of texts that seem to have survived the damaging. Primarily religious texts devoted to Cabriri, books on philosophy, there's ghoul poetry, as well as pretty grisly and heavily illustrated recipe books about ghoulish cuisine. This could absolutely be sold on its own. However, you could also spend at least a week of downtime studying these texts to gain used to a few specific ancestry feats, if you wished.
What kind of ancestry feats?
Give me one moment. They are ghoul-based ancestry feats on how the secret eaters themselves operate.
Oh.
Ancestry or archetype?
ancestry.
Really? Okay.
Unless my text is wrong, give me one moment just to confirm. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum.
Because ghoul is an archetype. That's what I'm asking.
It is archetype feats if you are.
Hey, Solomon.
Well, okay. Hi,
MVP
Solomon.
is here.
Hi, Solomon.
It is very funny because the ghoul the book specifies that these are ancestry feats. However, they do fall under the ghoul archetype.
Are these
So-
the ones that are like specific to the secret eaters?
They are the specific secret eater feats.
Ah, those ones.
Yes.
Too bad we have no ghouls. in
Too
the
bad
party.
you have no ghouls.
We can't have ghouls. They're not a race.
Yeah, I know, right? They're not a race.
I'm gonna murder.
If you would like to take the books so you could either reference or sell them, you are more than welcome to, though. Solomon, you missed meeting a guy who offered to speak instead of commit violence, and Amira chose violence. And then you proceeded to grab them and throw them in the pit.
Oh, this is the other pit.
Well, it's the
We
same
went
pit
up-
you guys climbed up, but the next floor up has just fallen on top of you guys. The pit still exists.
He critted me in my face, and I went to dying 3.
Yeah, Kashmi almost died. Probably the closest anyone has come to death in a very long time in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not talking about
Ugh.
the time you actually died, Mahari. No one cares.
Yeah, I know. Nobody cares.
Wait, Mari almost died?
Remember when you guys were in the abyss
It
and
was
you were
a
having the sad moments? Mahari legit died.
Oh, true.
That-
And we were
That
like,
was the joke.
yeah.
And I failed to record because OBS hated me. Classic situation, really.
Because Allie's neurotic, Amir is gonna peep in here.
Okay. You're gonna start
Uh,
trying to peek through the rubble into that room?
Yeah.
Now remind me, are we ground floor or are we a floor up or what
You
level
are on
we
the
right now?
effectively third floor right now. The fourth floor has collapsed down on top of you, which is the top floor.
Okay.
So the third and fourth floors are now one floor, and it is the top floor.
Okay, so we're at the top. Got it.
Yes. Amira, what you can see from where you are isn't much. You can see the ghoul statue of an elf destroyed by the impact right there, seemingly a mirror of this one as well. The room itself smells stale. There has been a lot of dust kicked up. The only other thing you can really see is what appears to be a shrine over here. There was a skull that was made into a bowl that has now been thrown to the ground, crawling maggots having writhed across the ground, seemingly fallen out of it. There are also a large number of bones scattered across the ground. Skulls, femurs, ribs, pelvises, dozens by the looks of it.
Is it
Any meat
possible
left
to
on them?
Not that you can see, they've been picked clean.
Damn.
Is it possible to squeeze through this hole?
You could spend some time doing so if you wished. It would
Or
not
I
be an
could just-
easy squeeze, but you could.
Jericho, this is the area where we heard the other noise coming from, correct?
Around that area, yes. You heard it from the
Ooh,
eastern
okay.
side of the chamber. You don't know exactly where, though.
All right, you guys want me to destroy the wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Wait,
right,
has anybody checked the door up here?
not yet.
We know there's something very bad and powerful through that door. Probably final boss fight for this dungeon.
How do you know
Break the
that?
wall.
Oh,
We're assuming.
because the guy was looking through this window and then was making threats about us being overpowered. So I was putting 2 and 2 together.
Fair enough.
That's why she's the investigator.
Um,
Can I
But-
aid Mahari in destroying?
Well,
God, you
let's
guys always make me go through
confirm
extra
with the rest of the
effort.
group that we want to destroy the wall first.
I would like to clear our back before we go into a potential boss fight.
Okay. We also checked this guy down here in the pit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which wall should we excavate?
This one is more broken to the south. It's
Okay.
where,
all of them.
closer to where I am.
Uh,
Oh, did we check out this magic circle?
You did not. If you'd like to, you may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aranth, you're smart about this kind of stuff.
Hey,
Magic circle stuff. You're smart about that.
sure. No, don't stand on it. Okay.
You may make your recall knowledge if you'd like. Okay. Taking a look at this Aranth, it's pretty clear what this is. This is a summoning circle intended to be used for planar binding rituals, specifically to conjure demons from the abyss.
Oh,
Makes sense.
can I disrupt it?
It's being used
Or-
already. From
Oh.
what, like, it is what would be used in a ritual. You can damage or destroy it if you'd like,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's not
what I meant.
actively in use.
Well, just in case there's some of those chuckle fucks left, Arianth would like to destroy.
Sure.
Right.
Takes a little bit of
Disrupted.
time, but you could absolutely scrub a part of the circle away and destroy it.
All right.
Okay. Do I have to do any specific?
Nope, I'm not going to require a skill check
Okay.
for it. It
Wait,
just takes
okay.
a couple minutes.
Can I be a shithead and transcribe some of the runes so it backfires?
I think we already killed whatever it summoned, for what it's worth.
Just in case somebody else tries to
You
summon
can
something.
certainly try. I am going to need either an Arcana or Occultism roll from you, though.
That's fine.
Mahari loves this idea.
Yeah. Because there might actually still be some left.
Like to hero point that.
Sure.
Are
Classic.
Go hero
you fucking kidding me?
Classic hero.
Don't regain your hero point, though, because that is not a failure.
it's
It's
Oh,
not
it's
a
not? Oh.
great roll, but you're not certain it'll backfire on people. It might not. It's kind of up in the air.
Well, I'll take it.
Mahari, don't try and lean through that. You cannot.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Just in case anyone tries to be like, let me try to summon something, and then it just explodes in their face instead.
This is very clearly what would have been a secret door at one point that was damaged heavily by the earthquake and collapse. So you can somewhat peek through it, but it would have to be forced open or fully destroyed to actively move through it or see any further. You
Okay.
can't
Busted open,
stick your
boys.
head through and lean.
Okay. Would it
Is what we do best.
make it any easier if we attacked it with a weapon with the raising trait, or would it matter?
I mean, that would make it easier if you're... It depends. Are you trying to attack and destroy it, or are you going to make athletics checks to just force it open?
Well, let's force it open. Ready, Solomon?
Which of you is rolling, which of you is aiding?
I'll aid Solomon.
Go for it.
He has a better athletics.
Yeah,
I'll cheer him on.
you get the body slam.
Fun little thing you can do, Mahari. Oh, never mind. Solomon, you
hero
gotta let
point
them
that?
aid first. Jesus.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the 8 had to come first. I thought it was just
Because it gives you a
oh.
bonus on your roll. And
I'm a master in athletics.
what I was going to say is there's a fun little thing. If you target the person you're aiding and go into your basic action macros, you will see aid PF2E macros, and it'll ask you what skill you're aiding with, leave the DC, and it'll automatically apply the aid effect to them based off of your success value.
All right. Well, I'll re-roll with that then. That sounds fun.
I'm gonna hero point anyway, so let me know when you're ready, and I'll just do another one. Subtract a hero point.
That
Okay,
gives you a lovely +3 to your roll, Solomon.
Okay. Alright, so subtract hero points, and then bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is a wall?
And I am barreling through.
Yeah. You two just get ready, put Solomon up against it, battering ram style, and slam dunk through it. You can absolutely destroy that wall.
Okay, let's see. What? Oh!
Fist bump, Mahari.
Yeah, fist bump. We did it.
DoorDash, your delivery's here.
Solomon, don't do that to me. He's trying to get in character.
Or that delivers here.
This lone ghoul you see in this chamber, who is very slightly injured, seemingly from the collapse, but not too badly, looks to be winding up to say something, but as you just make a shitpost, Solomon. What? What? The fuck is DoorDash?
Okay. You ordered trouble?
It's because you dashed through the door. I get it. Okay. That's
Make
a
it
good
double.
joke. I get it. Why are you here?
I'm not good at talking. Turns to Mahari. He just shrugs like, I don't know, what are we doing here?
Hey, don't look at me. I'm here for the gore and the torture. Ask them.
He's just gonna call back, Amira, get in here.
There is a soul ghoul who was sort of sitting on the edge of the bed.
Oh, I forget these.
Oh, I'm muted. Crap. Sorry. One more time. Sorry. What's the name of the leader of the cult?
Yurgeth.
Okay. We're looking for Yurgeth.
May I ask why? Actually, don't respond to that. Why?
Mara, if you say anything about our plan, I will fucking kill you. Again.
We're here to murder anybody who's against Urga. Don't
Oh,
threaten
for
my wife.
Fuck's sake!
This one, best not to play all our cards.
Mahari's just gonna
Sorry.
nudge Solomon.
You said you're here to kill Yurgesh? Just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
And anyone that works
I don't
for
know, I
him.
just got
Yes.
panicked.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, hold on. Like above table. I'm a bit confused. Like above table, Nyx. What do you mean by the plan? Like,
Well,
what we're doing here in regards
usually when people are here to assassinate other people, we don't be like, hey, we're here to kill you and your boss. And usually we just start swinging. So Arantha's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you a mental woman?
As we've announced to the past 2 enemies that we are here to kill them.
Well then, okay. Amira will try to stick her foot into the conversation before things go bad and say, we're here for a meeting with Yurgak to...
Yurgesh.
Yurgesh, sorry. We're here for a meeting with Yurgesh because we would like to offer our services and employment to, as my wife here said, kill anybody opposed to him.
Couple things. One, I'm a girl. So just put that out there.
So sorry. It's hard to tell with ghouls sometimes.
I'm
No
aware.
offense.
I do wear clothes for that reason. Number 2, you killed everyone else, didn't you?
Yes.
No.
Well done. Truly, truly. Well done. I'll be entirely honest with you. I don't want to die again.
We've heard that a lot today.
Okay, well, Amira turns around to Aranth and kind of gives her an apologetic look.
Abraham's eye is twitching.
All of my treasures for you to fuck off.
Well, okay. Listen.
Yeah, we can't.
Our job.
It's a pretty good deal.
Mahari's gonna
I mean,
look.
let's
at
just
him
take
and-
his treasure.
Have you
Okay.
forgotten who she is fucking with?
I'll leave quietly. I won't stay in the city.
Listen.
Wait, where's this treasure?
I'm not telling you
I'll
until
take
we
your
have
treasure.
a deal.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll make
Well,
a
if
deal.
I tell it
I'll
to you
take-
right now, you're just going to kill me and take it yourself anyways, aren't you?
I would never do that.
You taste good.
Listen. The question I have for you. You work for Yurgesh, yes?
Not anymore.
In a capacity.
Okay.
Don't have to, though.
Okay. See, that's what we're going for. Everybody else we fought so far, they seemed really loyal to Yurgesh.
No.
Over the telepathic bond. Don't tell her that we never tried to talk to any of them and determine if they were loyal to Yurgesh or not. So, our bosses need two things. Everyone loyal to Yurgesh, everyone involved in the Cabriri cult murders, dead.
Hey, I'll forsake my loyalty right now.
Second thing, we need the paperwork regarding who else the cult was gonna try and kill.
Ooh.
Is that there on the desk?
You've come to the right person for it.
I knew I liked you best.
What's your name?
Yurgak. Brother to Yurgesh. But, quite frankly, always a golden child.
I'm pretty sure you just said the same name.
Yurgak, Yurgesh. Our parents weren't very creative.
And you somehow both became ghouls?
I'm sorry?
I am Solomon.
Nice to meet you.
You somehow both became ghouls?
Well, yes, our parents turned us very soon.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
Believe
you're
me,
one to talk about weird.
I've regretted it for a long time.
You want a new name?
Sure. If I'm renouncing my loyalty, might as well.
Mirgak.
Matilda.
Mirgak?
Wow, such an upgrade.
Okay, no, see, you're getting rid of the your part of the name, so you're no longer related to Yurgesh, but you keep the Gak part of your name, which is like yours.
Has anybody done
No.
a sex motive on this chick?
My wife's super smart.
I was just about to. Sorry, I've been caught up in all this stuff.
I shall call you Gruntilda.
I'd also
know what?
like to do a
Sold.
sex motive.
Gruntilda.
I'll take it.
Fuck is happening?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Don't
reach in
either,
my
I'm just
body
along
and
for
pull
the
out a
ride.
wig.
So, okay, let's just,
Slow down
let's
here. Pump the brakes.
let's all get on the same page. I renounce my loyalty to Yurgesh. Take a new name. Gruntilda works for me. You get everything I have, including the hit list. And I get to leave the city safe and sound?
Yes.
I feel like that's too easy.
Well, I'm sorry I want to not die again.
Hey, I have a quick question.
I have a
Is
quick
there
answer.
somebody else here?
There is, yes.
Do you have any insight on how we can fuck them up without actually maybe dying?
Kill them till they die.
Do you have any weapons or advantages that you could assist us with?
I mean, I have my flail. It's pretty good flail. You're welcome to it.
This other person, are they a spellcaster?
They are.
Are they your brother?
Sister.
Okay, so your sister,
Yes.
does she get her magic from He Who Gnaws?
That she does.
Okay, so she uses divine magic.
That is
Is she a-
correct.
Is she so she's a cleric?
Sure. Let's go with that.
What would you go with?
Cleric works.
I don't like you.
We don't really use terminology like that back home. It's just, oh, look, you're a worshipper, priest, priestess. Get your magic from them. Go kill people like you're paid to do, all that jazz.
like this one.
I like you too. You look like you eat a lot. And
Amira
that is
is
by no means an insult.
Amira is going to call over the telepathic bond.
None
One
taken.
way or another, no matter what happens, should we kill Yurgak?
No,
How do you think the Builders League will respond if we let this one get away?
we don't even know they're involved.
Well, here's the thing, if we can all collectively keep our mouths shut, no one's gonna know unless this ghoul right here opens her big fat mouth.
Then fucking kill her.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're doing this
No.
with the
No.
telepathic bond.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all
Yes.
just standing there kind of looking straight
Yeah.
forward, not doing anything.
You guys came through the secret door, right?
Yeah.
You realize that was the only door in here. I have been trapped.
What?
I'm not able to open it from this side.
Well,
And sure, I could
here-
break a window
here-
and jump out, but...
in
But
the
what?
bond, like, I'll point out that she, like, if it's to get information on the rest of them, I don't think they're gonna mind letting one or two small fry go.
Yeah, I
I don't think the
I like this one.
sibling
I don't want to kill her.
of the really bad guy, like the number 2 is one small bad guy.
Well, if Yurgak is willing to betray Yurgash,
Her name's
what if
Gruntilda.
what if we have Gruntilda go to the big ghoul guy, the one that we met and had dinner with?
You mean the king?
Cortash?
Cortash Kane or whatever it is, and just like swear service to him instead, so that Gruntilda is now on the good side.
This is-
I think
He's not gonna go for that.
I feel like we're overcomplicating this, and you guys are being a little too sensitive about this whole killing everybody thing. So, how about we
Solomon
just?
never asks for a pet, though.
How about
This is literally the first pet he's ever asked for.
How about we just lie to her, make a deal, and when she's about to leave, we just fucking kill her after we have everything that we need, and then leave.
We think we're
No.
bad guys?
Kashmi, I literally worship the god of torture, mutilation, pain, and murder. I think
Yes, we know.
yeah,
Okay,
I think we're bad guys.
let me ask: is anybody opposed to killing Yurgak?
No.
I am.
God
Okay.
damn it. Gods damn it.
I am not, but I am actually quite shocked at the realization that I might be a bad guy.
Okay,
Because this thought has never occurred to Kashmi.
so Amira's thought is if Solomon, again, as Kashmi said, Solomon never asks for anything. Solomon never asks to spare anybody. Let's put it that way. Would anybody be critically opposed if we let Yurgak leave?
If we let Urgak leave, I think that we should ask Urgak to go to the other person and tell them to, I don't know, use them for some sort of subterfuge. Play hide and seek.
I'm very
something.
confused as to what you're saying right now, Kashmi.
What if we had her do a heart bond ritual with Solomon, so that way he'll always know what their status is?
Oh, no.
Who's gonna perform it?
No.
I mean, I'm actually totally down for that. I think that you being bonded to this random ghoul would be the most fun thing.
I agree with Aranth here. Either we let her go or we kill her. I don't think we should complicate it more than that.
I think that we should let her go. I think Solomon wants her. I think that he's allowed to have nice things too.
Okay, so let's just do a vote. Let's just do a vote. That way it's fair. So, Kashmi wants to let her go.
And to be fair, this is all an in-character thing. Like, I'm not going to be correctly heartbroken out of character if it does
Okay.
it, but Solomon might try to stop you.
Solomon wants something besides killing, and Solomon is part of Amira's family, so Amira wants to give Solomon.
What a fucking miracle. Solomon doesn't want violence for once.
Yeah.
Okay,
Someone please note the time and date.
Yeah,
She
we're
laughed-
trying to
Got
do
it, I
some reinforcements here.
She laughed
Okay.
at my joke. I like her.
Aranth, what about you? What do you want?
I want to fucking kill her, so that way we do the job.
Mahari's on Aranth's side in this, so that leaves it to Solomon. Solomon.
We can't risk
Yes.
fucking this up. We really can't. We need all the help that we can get, and if we let one live, the Building League finds out about it, then we're fucked.
Well, let me put it this way. She is providing help. She's willing to give us information that we can use.
How good is that information?
To track down... We'll find out. And then,
well,
on top of that, she's also willing to give us money and finances, which, to my knowledge, this party's been craving since the Mirage world. So, win-win.
Amira will, like, if the Builders League finds out, Amira can smooth it over and explain what Solomon just said, that Gruntilda aided us in the destruction of the
Something to keep in mind, just because I'm going to interrupt here, to make sure everyone's on the same page above table. The Builders League doesn't actually know who's responsible right now. They sent you to take care of it all.
Yeah. So if they just see some ghoul leaving the tower, like, yeah.
Also, we don't necessarily have to hide it. We can justify it.
Yeah. Jericho, what were the results of mine and Allie's checks?
Yeah.
She seems completely genuine.
Okay.
Okay. Let her go, and Amira will take the fall if the Builders League gets angry about it.
You can just blame me. You can just blame me. It is my idea.
I'm gonna reach in my body and get her a wig so that she could be a little less.
Why, thank you. You are too kind. Now, I did promise all my riches, everything I had. That skull bowl over there has some divine magic. I use that for worship. Notes on the desk are good for you. The equipment I have, I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to carry them with me to the door. I'll leave them on the doorstep, so that way you can have them, but I don't have to worry about you necessarily stabbing me in the back as I'm walking out. Is that fair?
I don't think that'd help you anyway, but sure.
I don't like that you don't trust us.
What does the skull do?
Trusting you.
It helps you with your prayers. Fill it with some incense, light it up. She will effectively inform you that it is a moderate thurible of revelation. So you can use some gold to gain a +2 item bonus to religion checks for an hour, and it will also, once per day during that activation, give you see invisibility for a round.
Okay. Just shove that in the bag.
My dear Miss Ghost, I don't believe I caught your name. I fully appreciate that you don't like that I don't necessarily trust you, but can you really blame me? I've been trapped in this room for a couple of months. This room just collapsed, and 30 minutes or so later, you all come barging in, and I'm terrified of dying?
You think that we're bad guys? Do I look like a bad guy?
I don't believe I ever said that. I'm more so very, very cowardly, and I would like to save my own life.
Why were you
Listen to me here, Missy.
Because my sister...
Well, that's a good question.
One question at a time.
Didn't trust me. My parents liked her better, but she thought I was going to upstage her one day, so once we got here, she just trapped me here.
Bitch.
Right? That's why I'm completely fine betraying her.
One last thing.
Yeah.
If you betray us, we will find you, we will kill you.
I would not dream of it.
Oh yeah, I would stab you in your face so hard.
Understandable, really.
I hope I never see you again. But, like, in the nicest way.
I feel the same, though you, and she'll sort of point at you, Solomon, I could go with seeing you again.
Oh!
He pulls his hood down just a little bit.
Ooh,
Damn!
I like it.
Okay,
Leftovers
fine.
are in the corner for you if you wanted.
Do you want to come and live with us?
Which one? Which corner?
By the bed. There are a number of like ribs and some pelvises that still have meat on them.
I mean, you could come and live with us.
Well, I don't know if we have time
we have nowhere to live.
Well, right,
you're
we
right.
don't have the boathouse.
We don't live here.
Yeah.
Never.
Anyways, let's. Amira, do you want to grab the notes? I'll grab the skull, and then we can get out of here.
Yes.
Sorry, things are complicated.
We can worry about recruiting her at a later point.
All right.
As she will also make her way out towards the rubble and see that it falls down. Huh. I really did a number on this place, didn't you?
It was that demon you summoned, the mouth head demon thing.
There was a demon here?
Yeah.
A grave
It's been
demon.
a stressful couple of days.
I imagine.
Hours.
Amira will point at the body. Since
look
it's
at
still
that.
over there.
Huh.
Yeah, who is that guy down there? What's his name?
Ooh. That was Vok. My sister's right hand.
Oh,
Good job on
yeah,
for killing him.
He's
Yeah, he's
kind of a
piece
prick.
shit. Yeah, he's a prick.
Understandable. Are you kidding me?
Was that the one I threw down the hole?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, I can't say lovely meeting you all, but I thoroughly enjoyed our time together, and you have my deepest thanks for allowing me my freedom after all this time.
Yeah, just remember, what we did for you. We might
Of
follow
course.
up on you in the future.
You will have my aid as soon as you require it. And with that, they are just going to give a deep bow and lean backwards and fall off the edge.
Yeah,
And they're going to, they'll land prone, they'll take some damage, but they will very quickly roll to their feet, hop off the cage, and make their way outside.
So fucking dramatic.
You silly out.
Let's kill
Before
something.
you open that door,
I'm not gonna touch it.
those of you who were
There's paper.
grabbing things in the room, I'm sorry, Solomon, go ahead.
I was just about to remind the group. Didn't we want the papers that
Yeah.
she pointed out?
Yeah.
So there is the skull bowl, which she informed you acts as a moderate thurible of revelation that you can pick up.
Yeah.
There is
I'll throw it in the bag.
a number of documents on the table. There is also what appears to be a heavy tome decorated with a sort of female figure peering through her blindfold on the cover of it. That has a heavy lock bolting it shut and is very clearly magical.
Can I recall knowledge?
If you would like to spend 10 minutes trying to identify it, you may.
Let's just put it in the bag and worry
Yeah.
about it later.
Yeah.
Okay. That is in the stash, and you guys are free to position yourselves and go as you see fit.
All right, come on, Solomon. Let's see. What weapon do you guys think I should have for this fight?
Did she leave your flail?
She said she would leave it at the front door when she left.
Yeah, I don't know if we have time to go pick that up.
Up to you.
I mean,
you could
I don't
go
think
pick it up and let Kashmi try and identify the tome if you wanted to.
No.
I thought she was gonna leave it at this door.
No, she said the front door.
Oh.
Let's just get this done first.
Yeah.
Okay.
No time to waste.
Butchering axe, broad spear, spirit thresher.
What the fuck is a spirit thresher?
It's a Cola weapon that has it does bludgeoning, versatile slashing, and sweep traits.
Whatever has the highest damage die. If they're a caster, actually broad spear. Wait, do you have reactive strike?
Yes.
Broad spear, so you can reactive strike from a range and potentially interrupt your spell casting.
All right, I'll just keep the broad spear.
I don't suppose I could get into mountain stance before the fight.
Yeah, you can only enter stances during combat.
Yes, and I do try to avoid allowing pre-buffing when possible.
Oh, so should I turn my aura down?
If you are taking the defend exploration action, or the we talked about it, you could be expanding your aura as an exploration action.
Yeah, sustain
Yes.
an action. Okay.
So you could be doing that.
Yeah, that's my action until level 16.
Can I smash the door now?
Well, Amira, I'm not gonna say anything.
Is there a reason we shouldn't smash the door now?
Perception checks to see if we hear anything.
Go right ahead, Mahari.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Bang your knee.
Huh?
You bang your knee.
Pretty much, and it's the one that's been hyperextended.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah, good times.
The only sound that greets you from beyond the door is silence.
All right, we ball. Let's do it.
I'm gonna stand over here in case there's a cone.
Solomon, easy enough to break through the door, damaged as it is. You are free to open it.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Dead things.
Perhaps was once a maybe shipping bay. There's a pair of old, now completely shattered wooden wagons abandoned in this chamber. There are a trio of creatures that appear to have been completely killed by the collapse of the tower. Strange purplish abominations, almost like bears with bird heads. They have beaks, long tongues. There are a few feathers sort of sticking out of their forelimbs, some hairs that are still growing from their back and neck areas, a number of veins. Their body is pretty much all muscle.
Eat it.
But all
Already on
three
it.
of them are very dead.
We've been betrayed.
The door on the far side of the room is also shattered and open to the air. That appears to just be a balcony of some sort.
Where the fuck? This door is a wall.
This wall is a wall.
No, this, like...
I'm aware.
It's... Oh, okay.
Did we just let the bad guy go?
Yep.
I'm sorry, Aranth. You were right.
Wait, so does that mean I get to court a boss? Cool.
Do you have another dragon form to chase this thing down, Kashmi?
I feel like we're jumping to conclusions here.
There you go. Now you should be able to move through it. I don't know why that wall is having an aneurysm. Nice balcony.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So the next time Uranth has an idea or says we should probably kill this motherfucker, what do we say?
We should probably kill this motherfucker.
Very
Again,
good.
I think we're jumping to conclusions here.
Just because you fell in love with the bad guy doesn't mean... See?
Well,
then how did you're saying she killed off her own birds? Where did the birds, like... There's a lot of information we don't know.
Okay. Solomon, if you don't believe your interest is the person that we need to butcher, where would you say the person is then?
Escape out the window.
Yeah,
The
Amira's
balcony
gonna...
door was open.
Yeah. Amira's gonna look around, see if she can find anything.
Give me a perception check.
I don't understand is why there's corpses in here. Did they not summon these things?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can do a quick medicine check, see if the birds were killed by the collapse or by violence or...
Oh no, Jericho already
actually
said that they were killed by the
I
collapse.
don't have medicine.
That's what it appears at
Or
least. If you'd
nature.
like to do a
I'm
closer
sorry.
investigation, you may.
The thing is, the tower was collapsed, there was a lot of noise, and we killed everything below here. I wouldn't stay in the tower either. I would escape too.
Amira, taking a look around, I mean, you can see the city streets, the surrounding buildings. You do see a number of undead residents have sort of come out, especially as night has fallen at this point. It's a little after 8 p.m., so people are already starting to come out to experience the true day of Mekatar. But there are a number of people who are just sort of looking at the tower, watching it, since it has just pretty recently collapsed partially. Aranth, go ahead and give me that perception check.
I do have eye slash.
I'm aware.
Okay, sorry.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary either. Neither of you see anything that seems too strange to you. There's no one making any strange movements. There are a number of people sort of gawking up at the structure. Some people see the two of you step out onto the balcony and immediately point up towards you.
That was on you.
Yeah. Okay. So I do kind of agree with Solomon here. Let's investigate and see if it was Uragak we were supposed to kill, or if there was someone in here that escaped. Because it is important. We don't want to waste time chasing down Uragak and killing her if she is not the one we were supposed to kill, right? So, Amira would like to check these bodies and stuff.
Sure. Are you trained in medicine?
Yes, I am.
Then you may go ahead and give me recall knowledge as you examine their corpses.
Can I actually assist her? I actually have medicine.
You may aid her.
How did you? What was the mechanic that you said?
So if you target Amira and use your basic action macros, it should be probably the third thing down yet. Aid parentheses PF2E macros is the one you want.
Okay. Medicine.
Mm-hmm. DC is always 15, pretty much.
Okay.
And Amira, you get the success value.
Yes, thank you.
As I'm stuffing stuff in the bag.
I unfortunately already have a circumstance bonus, but that's so. I'm sorry, brainless.
Okay. Taking a look at these things, first and foremost, you do know what these creatures are, Amira. After you take a minute, you do recognize it. These are creatures known as Strauss. They are effectively ghoul owlbears.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, pretty cool. That is the simplest way to describe them. They have their own other situations, but ghoul owlbear is the easiest way to recognize what these things are. They do appear to have been killed by the collapse.
Okay.
That is not the only injury on them, though. There are a number of old scars on their body and half-healed wounds from where it looks like large chunks of their muscle were ripped away.
Is there another floor? Is there a floor above us?
Nope. No. I mean, there's the roof.
Is this the game with the pain machine?
Yes.
The
pain milker was on the bottom floor.
Is it the same kind of wound?
It does not appear to be the same kind of wounds, actually.
Okay, thank you.
Can I look for tracks?
You can certainly try.
Bloody footprints.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of blood. I don't know if we might find bloody footprints.
It's a lot of dried blood.
Yeah. You want track blind, right?
No, this can be public.
Okay.
So normally what I would ask for first is specifically a perception check to try and find tracks in the first place.
Okay.
And then survival would be to actively track them once you have found them.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
I mean, there are a number of old footprints you can see in the dried blood. Bare feet, of course, since very few, if any, of the ghouls you have killed up until now even wore shoes. Nothing that appears recent to you, though.
Crap. Did we ever... Could we have gotten a description of Yurgesh from Yurgak, or is it too late for that?
Well, didn't she say it was her twin?
She said it was her sister. I don't know if she said twin.
Twin was never used.
Okay.
Kortash never gave you a description of Yurgesh, though he very clearly only gave you the name, Secret Eaters and Yurgesh. He refused to give you any more.
Okay. That's fine. For what it's worth, we completed most of the job. Does anybody have anything else they want to try and do before we head back to the Builders League? Any other ways of trying to check this place out?
We gone over the papers yet?
One of you could be while Amira and Solomon are, like, examining the corpses if you wanted to.
Is there anything else to loot?
Doesn't appear to be any other rooms or anything. You guys have pretty fully examined every possible floor.
And we've raided this dude's corpse, so...
You've raided the corpses of all the other ghouls you've killed up until now.
Can we go to the front door and see if they actually, in fact, left the flail?
Sure. Heading down to the front door amidst the corpses and rubble, there is actually a very nice flail laid out on the doorstep for you.
Can we use it to track them?
Give me a perception check. There are no tracks near this flail, aside from your own coming in.
I don't think we're gonna find anybody.
Is there any advanced spell that we could buy that would help us use this to track them, like fingerprints or something? Because I feel like us not killing the bad guy is kind like we didn't do the job. And I feel like that's going to blow up in our face.
There is a scrying spell. There's nothing we can do with the object, but there is a scrying spell.
Okay. Because I just don't feel like good enough is probably good enough.
Well, for what it's worth, at the very least, I think we should report into the Builders Guild, Builders League. Be like, hey, we've got this stuff. We killed all of Yurgesh's servants. We're still trying to find Yurgesh.
Najmi's mad at Solomon.
For what it's worth, if that was the person we were supposed to kill, I don't think they would have left the gear behind for us.
He tricked me with his love. I will never forgive him.
Actually, leaving the gear behind I don't think that's something the big bad would do.
I mean, Kashmi, you imagined him this way, so... That's kind of on you.
I don't murder hobo one time. I don't murder hobo one time.
Okay.
Besides, I think we're kind of just going out. We're basically just hopping to the first conclusion that comes to our head. I don't think there's a whole lot to support that she's the one that we're looking for.
Yeah. We're kind of just assuming because we didn't find Yurigesh that she must actually be Yurigesh. I don't know.
I just don't want Ramp to be mad at me anymore.
It was my idea to have her be angry at me. I don't care.
Okay.
Ever since Rand started worshipping that new god.
She's only mad at me because she knows I care.
Is there anything
This is
anybody
mad at
else...
me because... This is mad at me because I'm not in love with her anymore.
No, Ramp's scared.
She's jealous.
I could go without that.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do in this tower?
No.
I know you're still heartbroken from Sarian, but my heart belongs to someone else, okay, Ramp?
Who?
Okay.
Where are you?
I think we are good to leave the tower if none of you have anything else you would like to do in here.
Yeah, I hate it here.
Okay. Then back
this is what
we go.
This is what will break up the party. None of the other stuff we went through. This is what's gonna do it.
Okay, so Amira really thinks that we should report into the Builders League. Does anybody have strong feelings about that one way or another?
Nope.
No, go right ahead. I'd love to be there.
Alright, so you guys are...
I could feel it.
Go ahead.
I can feel the sarcasm from here. Out again.
Should we... At any point... At any point, do we want to report into Ghoul King guy? Korgash King?
We're not done with the job yet, are we?
He didn't give us the job. The Builders League did.
I thought we had some kind of deal with him as well.
No.
Is that... No?
No.
Okay.
He was interested in what you guys were going to do, but he never actually made any sort of deal with you over it.
Okay. It's been a while, so I couldn't remember.
He was just there.
Builders League, then.
Okay. As you guys make your way back to the massive skeleton of Thanathotmos, the headquarters of the Builders League here in Mekatar. Make your way...
You said thought. Sorry.
Make your way into reception and ask after a meeting with Archmage Verixol once more, the person you hashed out the details of your sponsorship with. It takes probably a few hours to get your meeting. It will be well into the middle of the night, a bit past midnight, by the time you guys are finally shown into Verixol's office once more. The very sort of clean and tidy, put together office where the mummy Archmage stands on the far end of their desk.
Okay.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so we found out who was doing the killings. A splinter cult of Cabreri. Unrelated to Mr. Korgash Kane. He actually kind of hates them, or at least doesn't like them. We found their base of operations. We cleared it out.
Just for a moment, stop.
Yep.
Is whoever is responsible for the killings gone?
No. Their minions are...
Then why are you back here?
Because we have the hit list, and we figured you would be quite interested in that.
Why am I getting cartoonish horror vibes from this music?
That's what I was
This
say.
music is a little goofy. It doesn't quite fit the theme I'm looking for. So let's...
The helpful hag.
Yeah, we're just going to stop that. No helpful hags here. Let's go back to this music.
I was taking it, but I also made it hard for me to take it seriously.
Completely fair. I was trying to take it seriously too, and I was struggling. Let me see the list.
Amira will hand it over.
It's a couple sheets of paper that you hand over. So you found the list. You didn't kill who was responsible for carrying out this list.
Didn't find them. We didn't
find them. So they are, in fact, gone, as far as you can tell.
We have a name. We will be tracking them down. We just wanted to report in and let you know.
They are gone as far as you can tell. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why is he yelling at us?
And you have given me the list.
Yes.
Then the job is done. You do know you are wholly capable of withholding information, yes?
What?
You can lie? Yes, but I figured if we're going to be working together, we should have a relationship built on trust.
I'm not good at lying.
Trust doesn't exist anywhere in Mekatar. There's no such thing. All that matters is benefits. I benefit you, you benefit me, and we have
In that case, let me put it a different way. We didn't want you to find out later that we had been lying to you, and you would have punished us for it.
I never specifically said all who were responsible had to be killed. I just said who was responsible had to be killed. You did kill some people, correct?
A lot of people.
Then theoretically you have killed those responsible, have you not?
I suppose so.
You will find yourself doing much better for yourself here if you hold yourself only to the letter of the deals you make. Others are going to do the same to you.
Why does everybody think we're bad guys?
Because there's no such thing as a good person in Mekatar. Or Geb, for that matter. But I digress. Enough of this lecturing and teaching moment. Those can be had later. At the end of the day, the job is complete. And for all intents and purposes, you have performed admirably.
Intensive purposes. I'm sorry.
I thought I was the one with lacking charisma.
Me just instantly getting -10 reputation with the Builders League for that one.
They are struggling in their mind as to why they agreed to sponsor you a little bit.
I don't... fuck.
Yes, Mahari?
Oh, my aura's closed, by the way. It's not active.
Sure.
Yeah. When I'm wandering Mekatar, it is not active.
We went over that before.
Well, look on the bright side. Found a potential ally, we got the job done, and we're getting paid.
Right.
Yes, Amira still hates this kind of person, though.
Payment. We did agree that you would receive your first sponsorship funds following the completion of this job, I believe.
Yes.
All right. He will sort of reach over to one of the just many bones on a table in front of him and sort of pull a slight card out of it that he will slide down the table towards you. Hand that over to the receptionist and they will take care of your payment.
Thank you.
On to our next matters. I'll be open with you all that I was concerned about this next proposition based off of your acting so far, but I am going to provide you the benefit of the doubt for now. Are you interested in more power?
Always.
Not of the physical variety.
Oh.
Hard power, soft power, whatever kind of power.
There happens to be a few positions opening up soon in the Grand Council. I would like to put you all up for candidacy in the Builders League's name.
Solomon for mayor.
Oh my god.
All of you would immediately understand he is talking about putting you all up for candidacy as Bloodlords.
I don't understand. I can recognize that there has been a fair amount of fuckery that has gone on in the short amount of time. That this seems too good to be true, and can I motive check or something?
Sure.
None of this feels right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'd like to sense motive too. This is.
Same.
It does seem out of pocket, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Fully understandable.
After they do that, I'm gonna straight up ask her, like, what's this all about?
Sure.
But once they're done.
To the three of you, there is no funny business you can detect. He seems resigned and, I'd say, questioning his own decision right now, but he does not appear to be deceiving you in any way.
Amira will still ask him, and what do you expect out of us in return?
Well, we are in a sponsoring sort of relationship, are we not?
Yes.
And it's really quite simple. Should you all manage to obtain the rights that you will have candidacy for, then we would simply like you to remember who has supported you.
You want to call in favor later?
At least one. Most likely more.
So, I'm not opposed to this. I just think that it's potentially problematic since we're kind of supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking.
Like, I don't think we can be put up as candidacy because we're dead.
Why not?
Mohari will say over the telepathic bond, he has a solution to that problem.
Okay, that's where I was saying this stuff was over the bond.
Yeah, I figure most of your guys' conversations between one another at this point will be over the telepathic bond.
Yeah. What's your idea, Mohari?
So, we all know that we have seen proof of mine, Amira, Aranth, and Sarion's heads.
Yes.
So we know that some version of us did die. We have not seen proof of Kashmir, because if what we know is to be believed, she is still stuck in that sword.
Yes.
And Solomon wasn't with us at the time, so he hasn't been created yet.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm just in prison right now. I've been created for a while now.
Okay, so Solomon hasn't joined the group yet. He's being experimented and tortured. Poor guy.
So, what's the idea? What are we thinking?
One of us picks up one of our heads.
Why are we doing this?
You mean this one? Pulls out Mahari's head.
No, this is over the telepathic bond. Don't pull out Mahari's head in the middle of this room, please.
But you didn't specify.
So, why do we want one of us to pick up our head?
Well, originally I was going to do it, but you all said it was a bad idea. But I've been thinking.
Okay.
That's a bad idea. Sorry.
Yeah, The Overlord's talking. Okay. So
God is laughing at you.
Yeah, exactly. God, the real God is laughing at Mahari, and he can hear the laughter from the ether. No, if the quote-unquote real us are dead, then one of us picking up a head shouldn't do anything.
Okay, and what solution does this have for the candidacy thing?
Well, if we're dead, then we don't... Well, if the real us are dead and we're like reflections or something, and we can prove it, then we don't have to worry about fucking the timeline up.
Well, I don't think the timeline's gonna get fucked up if we become Bloodlords. Because when we were in the future, we didn't... we didn't know about any of the current Bloodlords or anything, right? So I don't... I mean... sorry, words. Is there a reason you think the timeline might get fucked up if we become Bloodlords?
Yes.
Okay, and
I'm not saying any of you would do it, but I know myself, and I know I can be tempted to do things that are potentially very dangerous, provided they benefit the right people.
What are you thinking might happen to fuck up the timeline?
Well,
actually, before we hop in any further, I just need to understand something. So the heads that were given to us are from the present timeline?
Yes.
As of right now? But aren't you guys technically in prison right now?
Yeah.
No.
We thought we were.
We were in prison. But then Lixel showed us 4 of our heads, minus you and Kashmi, because Kashmi in the past was stuck in a sword and you were on that planet already. So the only 4 that were left in Geb were the heads that were shown.
Yes. So why do you think you might cause a time paradox?
I don't know specifically what I would do, but I do know that if I'm goaded properly, I might do it.
I think that's going to happen whether you're a Bloodlord or not.
What if we just assassinated our earlier selves? Like, once we catch up to that timeline, we just do what the other guy did and kill him then.
That is a subject for another time. Right now, we're thinking about becoming Bloodlords or not.
Well, we're talking about paradoxes.
How do you become a Bloodlord? Is it like a vote? Is it what is the actual process?
Give me a recall knowledge check.
Because, I feel like it's going to be hard for people to want to vote for us when they're like, but also here's your decapitated body.
So, from what you're aware of, Kashmi, it seems to be that there will be a number of candidates for the Bloodlord positions, and they themselves will be considered nascent Bloodlords. Anyone can be put up for candidacy, and effectively, Geb chooses who is going to become the actual nascent Bloodlords. And once they've proven themselves enough, Geb will then officiate them becoming true Bloodlords. But there's no voting or anything. It's entirely on Geb to decide.
Okay, so it's not like we have
appearance then?
Well, we don't have to impress a group of people. We just have to impress Geb himself.
Plus, I mean, we'll actually get to see Geb. Maybe we can reunite him.
Yeah. And here's the other thing, right? Nobody knows what happened at the wedding. We know from the future that as far as anybody knew, we had just gone missing. nobody in Geb, besides the people who did the wedding, know that we're supposed to be dead.
True.
Okay. Okay, that changes things for me. I'm down to Bloodlords it up.
It's what we've been trying to do for so freaking long.
For 400 years.
We technically
Or
should have
200
at this
years.
point, but we messed up the plot point a few times.
Well, we're not playing by the book anymore.
Yeah, we have long deviated from
you
the book.
think?
Okay.
All right, let's go for it then.
Okay, cool.
Time paradoxes we can worry about later.
Yes.
Famous last words, anybody?
I mean, we let the bad guy go. I mean, we're on a roll. I feel like this is par for the course.
Remember when I said before session started, who's ready to make some bad decisions?
The,
Hey, if I have an area to my own self of gluttony, I'll have a ghoul wife. It'll be fitting.
Have you all made up your minds? I don't have all night to stand around waiting for you to come to a decision.
yes. We will accept candidacy for Bloodlords. For the council.
And I'll remember what side of my bread is buttered on.
Wonderful. It is going to take some time for all of the proper procedures and paperwork to be filed, but once it is done, you will have to present yourselves before our king. So I suggest taking some time, preparing yourselves, perhaps getting a bit more used to only obeying the letter of the rule in the deal. Make ready to present yourself.
So you're going to give us money to get campaign ready?
I don't know who picked up the card, but he's already given you guys your sponsorship funds to turn in and receive.
I thought that was our reward for getting them.
He's not giving individual rewards. It is just you guys get sponsorship funds from him and support, and on occasion you will be asked to do jobs for them.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the job we just did?
Yes,
you did the job for them. There's no additional reward for doing the work. You guys are just generally getting paid and get called in to do work for them.
Yeah, the Bloodlords thing is on different.
I'm confused as to.
He gave us a bone to give to his secretary, which is going to be what gives us our money, and then on top of that, he wants to put us up for candidacy to be nascent Bloodlords.
I don't think that's what Solomon is confused about.
Right, so is the card for our candidacy, or is that a reward from doing the job for getting him the list?
It is your basic sponsorship funds. You can consider it a reward for doing the list if that is the easiest way to understand it.
But the thing is that they're still demanding more stuff, so it's not really a reward. It's a business deal after we've already done something for them.
Yes. Yes. The whole thing has always been a business deal.
So we did it for free for them, basically.
No. Solomon, we are sponsored by the Builders League. In sponsoring us, they agree to pay us and quote unquote provide for us. The job we did was basically, I guess, our initiation. The bone he gave us is so we can get access to the funds that were promised to us.
We, doing the job, our reward is sponsorship, part of which is money.
Okay, but he said there was campaign money in there.
Yes.
No.
There's no additional campaign money.
Oh, okay. So I was misled by two party members. Got it.
It's fine. We have money.
It's okay. I'm just trying to understand the situation. I'm not disappointed.
You guys, the deal that was made with the Builders League is that they will provide support for you. Funds, places to stay and rest and hide, backing in the political sphere. In return, you guys will occasionally do jobs for them that they call you on for. Taking care of this list was the first job, and effectively proving yourselves that you were worth them sponsoring.
Okay.
So now they have given you the first sponsorship payment having come back from this job, and they've also offered to put you up as Bloodlords, sort of as a separate thing.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if that was already included in the card or if that was something different.
That is something completely different. That was never in the cards from the original deal you guys tried to make. That is something they have just come out of left field with for you.
Okay. From the back and forth dialogue, it sounded like that token or whatever was also including campaign funds. Which
No, there's
was confused
no
about.
campaign funds. He was basically saying use that money to make yourselves look good.
Okay.
I was encouraging a courtesy offering of campaign funds. I did not mean to derail the session.
They're not giving you any more money. That credit chip is worth a fuck ton. They're not giving you more.
I don't know yet. I haven't received it.
Well, let's go. Let's just accept it. Let's go turn it in and see how much it is.
All I wanted to know was what was happening. I'm not demanding anything.
I want to go shopping.
As you guys finish up your dealings with the Archmage, I think most of you leaving the room with a headache.
I don't know why he doesn't like doing business with us. We're a fucking delight.
Uh-huh.
Because he's the same type of asshole that runs this entire country.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome to head to reception and turn in your credit chip if you would like for coin.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. They will come back with a pretty hefty sack that is tied off at the mouth, and you are free to open it here in the lobby if you'd like, or save it till later.
Probably. Oh god.
I was gonna say, Amira, what's you know how this place works more than any of us.
I mean, generally speaking, it's not a good idea to like fucking pull out a bunch of money in public.
Okay, well then let's.
I'm of the same mind, especially since I don't think we're going to be able to bargain if they did not give us enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is less of a sack. It's more of a chest.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand, like, regardless of the amount, even if we do think it's not enough, we're not going to be able to bargain anyway, so it's best not to flash it here.
All right, well, then let's take it and leave.
Yes, let's take it back to the inn room we've been staying at, open it up, see what we've got to work with.
Okay.
I'll shove it in my spacious pouch until we get there, just for safekeeping.
Yeah. Based on the size of the chest itself, there's probably a couple hundred coins within it. Probably wouldn't fit more than 1,000 coins, though.
Okay.
Cool. Hopefully it's mostly platinum.
We'll find out.
Yeah. But as you all make your way back, the streets of Geb are alight with all manner of undead. It is after midnight. It is the true party time of Geb. This is when the city comes to life. You have already experienced it over the past few days that you've been here, but ignoring it all to make your way back to your inn suite and sit and open up your chest, your sponsorship money. It is not mostly platinum, unfortunately, Amira. It is entirely platinum.
I knew you were going to do that.
There are 1,000 platinum pieces in the chest for you guys.
Wait.
Holy moly!
Solomon.
Can
you please hand me my head?
What? Oh god.
I'll reach back into the bag and give him his head.
I take my head.
You are fully aware of what might happen here, correct?
Oh my god, why are we okay.
Yes, I am aware.
Nothing happens,
are
everything's fine.
Prepared to fully cease to exist.
Everything's fine.
Mahari is prepared for that.
I mean,
but if he dies, can I have his money?
He hasn't taken his share yet, so.
Mahari.
Yes?
You take your head in your hands.
Lick it.
No, don't.
Sure, the other guy said he killed his other self, and he's still here, so I don't think killing a corpse is going to do much.
Yeah.
How do you react as Mahari touches his head and nothing happens.
Cashmere doesn't give any fucks. Do you see this 100 platinum in front of her?
You mean 1,000 platinum?
Whatever. Mahari who?
You can buy so
Someone's
many
gonna vote to
dogs
say-
with that money.
For
These
real.
people- All right,
Solomon's
so
got the same. He's not intellectual enough to care.
Amira is just going to let out a deep sigh. She breathes in voluntarily just so that she can sigh at Mahari.
Wait, Mahari, since this one's dead, does that mean I get to follow on my promise and eat your head?
Eat it.
well, we don't know.
Eat it.
So hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Jericho, is that all that happens? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you hold a head in your hands. It means one of two things. Either you aren't the real Mahari, or this wasn't the real Mahari. One of the two, you and this head are not the same, is what that means.
Or it means holding a corpse of yourself doesn't do anything.
Or
Okay.
that.
Amira's just gonna go start counting the platinum, shaking her head.
Doesn't necessarily confirm the idea that you aren't a clone.
No.
Or do you wish to devour your own head to gain its strength?
As much as my people practice ecto-cannibalism, we are not permitted to cannibalize ourselves. So, Mahari will... So it has...
You're holding your own head in your hands.
Okay.
Well, not to lose your head.
I was waiting for someone to make that stupid joke. Okay, Solomon, could you please put it back in the bag?
I don't get to eat it? Fine. I'll put it
Not,
in the bag.
not yet. But if
Selfish.
anybody does get to eat it in the future, it will be you.
Yay.
We still might need it. But, well, everybody. So either that's not me, or I'm something else. Whichever it is, I don't really give a shit.
Either that's not
Well,
me
let's
or
not
I'm
get-
not me. Who knows?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'm
Shut up.
going to murder you. IRL.
I'm on a roll.
I'm in your
well-
fucking walls right now, actually.
I know, right? Well,
Rand has
no,
spent this entire time traveling to Solomon.
Well, no, I mean, look on the bright side. Iranth has confirmed that she saw my soul. So I have.
Theoretically.
Well, Mahari trusts her, and she said she saw it. So Mahari is working under the knowledge that he has one, and he's going to act accordingly. So, I have a soul. Whether that's a created one or the original one, I don't really care. I have one.
Alright.
Can we count
Yes,
the
we're
platinum?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're making headway.
I'm gonna kill you.
God.
Aside
Okay, I thought it was my
from
last one.
aside from the coinage you received, do you guys wish to try and identify the items you have? Because there are
Yes.
4 things you have that are unidentified. There's the flail, there's that eye-shaped pendant you picked up, there's the heavy tome, and there's the 2 vials of oily liquid, though that does require someone with an alchemist toolkit to identify.
Let's just start with like the tome and the pendant.
Iranth will try to identify the tome.
Go for it. Pretty easy for you to do. This is a Greater Codex of Unimpeded Sight. So it is a magical grimoire. You can prepare your spells through it if you are a prepared caster, and once per hour, if you cast specific divination spells from it, you could immediately attempt to seek or recall knowledge as a free action with a bonus to the check. Unfortunately, since you are no longer a witch, there's no one in the party who is a prepared spellcaster and could benefit from this, so this may be best used to just be sold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else? Want to try
Can I
identifying
try?
things?
Can I try the eye-shaped pendant?
Sure.
Probably not. I mean, all I have is religion, so who knows?
I have a very crappy occultism. I'm not even gonna try.
Unfortunately, you are not able to identify what this pendant is, Mahari.
Amira will give it a shot.
Can I?
Yeah, you guys can all try.
What are they again?
Just to recall knowledge.
Oh, I have that.
Well, if we all get a try for free, why not?
Hilariously, Solomon rolled the best. But that's... never mind. Aranth rolled better. Sorry, I mean, so technically Solomon would get the better result because Solomon nat 20'd. But Aranth with Master in Occultism and a natural 19 beat out Solomon's roll by a lot. It is very easy to identify this as a greater pendant of the occult. This is just an item that gives a +2 item bonus to occultism checks, lets you cast guidance for free whenever you want, and once per day you can cast the dream message spell, which lets you send a message into someone else that they'll receive the next time they sleep as a dream.
That might actually... Should we send a message to Yurgak and be like, hey, fuck you, where's your sister?
Why are we... I thought we were looking for Urgak. If we're gonna message him, why not just try to bait him out?
It is a one-way message. They can't respond.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright.
This is a great spell if you guys want to bully someone. Just spend 10 minutes every day and send them a message every time they go to sleep.
Fucking... Oh, go ahead.
If you don't want this, Kashmi would have so much fucking fun with this.
Do you have
Just
guidance
saying.
already?
Who cares?
Well, okay, who could use this the most with occultism? Like, Rant's an occult spellcaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
is
only have
Kashmi.
15.
Oh, so's Kashmi, that's right.
Psychics are occult casters mostly.
Sorry, I forgot.
Whoever's better at information gathering, I feel, should get it, like recalls and stuff.
I guess that's me, technically.
Kashmi, you are full on investiture slots, so you would have to get rid of another item in order to use this pendant.
Fine. Somebody else can have it, but if you're ever bored with it, I would gladly give up any of my stuff to be able to fuck with somebody's dreams for fun.
Aranth, do you have any items that boost your occultism already?
I don't think so.
The Silent Heart. Yeah, the Silent Heart.
That does give a +1 bonus, you're correct.
But it's also inside of my body, so...
Let's go to Aranth then. I think she could make good use of it.
I am such a liar. It's a tattoo. But anyway, it does not matter to me who gets it. I'm more than happy to take it, but...
Aranth already has a +1 to occultism. That's what we're saying, so it won't...
Well, it's overrising because it's a +2, so she can still get a buff.
Okay, yeah, Aranth can have it then.
But if nobody else has any occultism, basically we need to try and balance out or increase as much as possible so that we're not reliant on one person necessarily.
Oh, okay,
Kashmi can have it.
I'm not a good candidate because even though I have occultism, I'm trained and my knowledge is shit.
I will go ahead and take it because I have the highest occultism besides Aranth.
You have an item that boosts it already, though?
No, I don't.
Amir is just trained in every skill, minimum. Mastering any.
But you said you were full up on investments, though.
No,
Kashmi.
No, that's Kashmi.
She will be when she takes this.
Yes. And I'm taking it so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Jericho, can I please try to identify the flail?
You may indeed.
Okay.
Huh. Taking a look over it, Mahari, you're actually not able to identify it. The moderate potency rune, the +2 weapon potency rune, is easy enough to identify, but the rest of the runes you do not recognize.
Someone else want to take a crack at this thing?
Yeah.
What role do you need?
Just recall knowledge.
It's the same as trying to identify anything else.
It's worked once so far, so.
Unfortunately, Solomon, this time it does not.
Yeah.
But Kashmi is able to identify the runes on this weapon. The +2 weapon potency, easy enough to recognize. The greater striking rune, you also crack after a minute. And it does have a sole property rune, the corrosive rune, on it. This is a +2 greater striking corrosive flail.
Ooh, greater strike.
God damn.
So, you guys have an effectively indeterminate amount of downtime until everything has been filed to present you all as nascent bloodlords. You have quite a hefty amount of coin, a number of items that could be sold as well, and perhaps a month until Solomon's fight occurs. So, what would you all like to do?
Shop.
Yeah.
Fight up.
All right. You guys looking to
Like
just
to level up, please.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Ugh.
dang it.
Why'd you ask?
I asked what you want to do. I didn't say I was going to let you do it.
Sell anything we don't need, and then just start going, as she mentioned, go shopping.
Okay. So what items would you guys like to sell? Let's go through
Does
the
anybody
weapons
need the
first.
coat?
We'll just go one by one down each of the sections for consistency's sake. To make it
Okay.
easier.
The only thing in weapons I think we need to worry about is the flail. Which is basically Mahari, can you use that flail?
I can use something off of it, but otherwise it's not as good as the weapon I possess.
Okay, yeah, so you can take the runes and we can sell the weapon.
Do we need the Staff of Necromancy?
It's
Oh.
really low level, and
We could get a good bit of gold from that as well.
yeah.
Also, is there like a black market that I can sell these Pharasman weapons to?
You can certainly spend some time seeking one out.
I'd probably ask for
Amira-
one of our other party members to do that,
Yeah,
because I would
yeah.
not have that.
Amira will do it. Especially because I can do it without people knowing what I'm looking for.
Let's start with just selling what's in the inventory. So, is someone trying to take that greater striking rune?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was Mahari.
Mahari, do you have 100 gold on you right now?
I do.
Then you can just spend 100 gold if you would like to effectively transfer this greater striking and overwrite the regular striking rune you have.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you, everybody, for letting me have this.
Yeah, of
Do you
course.
guys-
No problem.
Does
You're a
anyone
big
wish to
fan.
do anything with the corrosive rune? Sorry for interrupting.
Not really. I have the runes I want on my hand wraps.
Corrosive
Flaming
is a
is
rune
better,
that
'cause it-
adds acid damage to your weapon, and if you crit, it deals damage to their armor.
I like the
Actually, I'll go ahead and take the corrosive rune. I don't have a second property rune yet.
Okay. That'll cost you 50 gold to transfer it.
Okay.
And then, does anyone not have a +2 rune yet and still needs one? I don't believe so. I believe most of you have received one at this point.
Yeah.
But I just want
I
to
got one
confirm.
while we were in the Mirage rune.
Yeah, I believe
Mirage
most of you
area.
got them for free. Or paid for an upgrade. It was a
I
different game
don't
that got them for
know.
free.
Do
Do
I?
Yeah. Do I have any on my hand wraps?
You do not have one on your hand wraps yet. And
Can I
Aranth, you
have
don't
one?
even have hand wraps, I don't think. If you would like to transfer it over, you absolutely may, Kashmi. That is going to cost you the weapon potency 90 gold to transfer it over to your weapon and override the +1 rune that's already on there.
Done.
All right.
Well, I just subtracted the money. That was
Yeah,
all.
that's fine. I already put the +2 on your weapon.
Thank you.
And that gets rid of that. And that is sold for. Overall, everyone's fine with now selling all of the weapons and shield that are in the party stash.
Yes.
All right, that will net you guys an additional 416 gold and 5 silver for selling those.
Yay.
Yeah.
The armor you guys have, set of leather, couple sets of full plate. Does anyone want anything with them?
Sell 'em.
Sell 'em.
Don't use armor.
Okay, that'll be an additional 90.
I am the armor.
I
gold.
forgot to pick up thieves' tools after we got back, so yeah, I'm gonna be taking those.
What's in the equipment? What would you guys like to keep? What would you like to sell? That Wand of Shardstorm lets you cast Force Barrage at 3rd rank and deal some extra bolts from it.
I
Either
believe-
Carrion or Rand should take that.
Yeah, I don't know what any of the things are, but will you give me anything that I can use?
Well, I mean, Aranth and Kashmir are the only ones who can use it.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
see anything equipment I want, so you guys can do whatever.
yeah, basically what it is, Kashmir, is it casts a 3rd rank Force Barrage, and then for a minute, every time your turn comes around, it casts another bolt of it, as long as you hold on to the wand.
And Force Barrage is the
Oh,
low
yeah.
damage, but guaranteed damage.
Oh, it's magic missile.
So either of you could use that.
If I run out of imaginary weapons, I'm kind of a lame duck. So I'm not opposed to having guaranteed damage. But if Aranth thinks she would use it, I'm fine being a one-trick pony.
Aranth, do you want it?
What is it again? I can't
It's
find the party
a-
stash.
That.
Oh,
It's a
Aranth, hit P on your keyboard, and does that bring up a new sheet for you?
oh, yeah.
There you go. That's the party sheet.
Oh,
For ease of access.
okay. Okay.
So the Wand of Shardstorm, as has been said, lets you cast Force Barrage, which can be used 1, 2, or 3 actions for just bolts of 1d4 plus 1 damage. Effectively, you get 2 bolts, since this is a 3rd rank version for each action you spend. And then at the start of each of your turns, after you cast Force Barrage from the wand, it'll deal another plink of 2d4 plus 2 damage.
Nah, I think I'm okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Kashmir, it goes to you.
Yay, thank you.
yay.
Alright. Do you guys wish to hold on to or just sell the workshop books?
I think we should give them to Ghoul King Man.
Why you're my wife.
Wait. Actually, okay. That's what you think we should do.
Okay, well, what do you think we should do with them?
Mahari's just a greedy asshole. He says he
okay.
thinks we should sell them. But I am kind of curious, like, what would be the objective of giving them to
Make them
king?
like us more. Have soft power.
Is he the author of this book? I
No,
feel like this would be something that he would make or come
This
up
is a
with.
full collection of books. Quite frankly, a number of them were probably penned by Cortash. So there are at least a few books in the collection that are authored by Cortash himself, but
And
not
we
everything.
can't use downtime to learn this stuff? To be secret whisperer keepers or whatever?
I'm going to say fuck it and allow it. If you guys
Oh,
then
wished to...
I want to learn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and keep it so we can be.
I'm going to say, even if you
Partially.
don't have the ghoul archetype, I will allow you to learn these as archetype feats if you would like. The
Yeah, they're not a
Secret
race, so anybody
Eater.
can do it.
Solomon, you would probably like this the best, since the entire concept of being a secret eater is when you consume the flesh of a creature, you can devour their memories as well.
You also have Mind Link as one of my ancestry things, which I can do with abominations, I think it is. So I don't know if that comes into play with this kind of stuff.
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Aberration. So I have Aberration Kinship. I'm not sure if this comes into it at all.
That would not really come into it. That just allows you to communicate quickly with people. Secret Eater specifically, as is written, it's when you use the ghoul's consume flesh ability, you can learn things, but I would effectively make it that when you're outside of combat and you attempt to eat, or when you eat a corpse, you can attempt to learn some of their memories.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was
really
Aberration.
cool.
So, that's, if you guys hold on to these books, you guys can absolutely, whoever wants to spend a week of downtime and have access to these abilities. There's also then some additional feats later on, like Body Snatcher and Grave Shift, Breath of Hungry Death, Wrath of the First Ghoul. Good times.
Yeah, I'll learn this with you.
Yeah, this sounds like fun.
I don't eat people.
I do.
All right. So where'd Nyx go?
She was unfortunately not feeling well. She decided to dip out a bit early.
Oh,
tonight,
okay.
So,
Hope she feels better.
yes.
Is it because we spared the one ghoul?
No, she legitimately was not feeling well.
Okay.
that.
So we're
The
gonna keep.
Threeble of Revelation, the Skull Bowl. Does anyone wish to hold on to that?
Amira would. Is it a invested item or is it?
It is not. Just someone has to
Okay.
hold it, and you have to spend 5 gold to activate it.
Yeah.
Because the Divine are greedy assholes.
Amira would like it to help with investigation stuff.
Okay. Everyone else okay with that?
Yep.
All right. The
Sorry,
Codex
somebody
of
came in. What happened?
the Thurible of Revelation. We're debating what to do with it. Since
They're selling it?
it can
No,
be
we're
used by
letting
anyone
Amira
to
have
get.
it.
Yeah.
Go
Anyone
ahead.
can actively use it, since it does not require an investment slot.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Codex of Unimpeded Sight. We do know no one in the party can use that, so would you guys just like to sell it?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Isn't it like fat money?
Yeah, 90
1800
platinum.
gold.
Yeah.
Does anyone want a hooded robe?
No.
I already have one. Unless this one's nicer. Is this one nicer than my current
No,
one?
not particularly.
Okay, then no.
What? Nah, just 1.5 silver.
Cool. Every little bit counts.
Sell the Realm Warp. I'm sure.
I was gonna say, is anyone want to
Oh
sell the
hell
Realm Warp?
no! We are not selling the Realm Warp
Why not?
No.
because that is our one oh shit button.
If
All
it
right,
works.
Fine, you can hold on to the Realm Warp. Does anyone want
We're-
arrows or bolts? Do we just want to sell those?
Sella.
Good.
Are they the poisoned ones?
Well, we'll get to the poison in one moment. Give me
Mhm.
half a minute here just to write in the silver and copper before I forget my mental math. Then you have those 2 vials of, if you're fairly certain they're poison of some sort, but none of you have the capacity to identify them. So,
Can I just pick up an alchemist toolkit so that
Sure.
we can? Yeah.
you'd like to. Do you want to keep it in your inventory, or do you want to just throw it in the party stash? So that way we just know
I'll
we
keep
have it.
I'll keep it in my inventory.
Okay.
I'll put it in my spacious pouch. Actually, no, you're right. Fucking in the party.
Easier to
stash.
keep track of
Sorry.
if it's in the party stash. That way we just know you guys have access to it. Then anyone with crafting is welcome to try and identify this if they'd like.
I actually have crafting.
Look at you go.
Let's see if it does me any good.
It's funny that Amira is trained and better than Mahari, who's expert.
It's
Yes.
plus
she has
5
more
intelligence, baby.
Let me see here. Unfortunately, neither of you are able to identify it on this first day when you're going about selling things.
That's fine.
So, we shall come back to that. And instead, what I'm going to do here is go ahead and distribute the 13,000 gold you guys now have in the party stash to everyone. Or sorry, 11,000. The total wealth is 13,000. But that is going to give everyone, and I'm just going to get rid of these 4 copper as well.
Fucking rich.
That is going to give everyone about 2,300 gold in
money.
value.
Cash me, we're rich.
Woo.
It's funny
All
that
you
you
ever
guys are
wanted.
struggling with money when you have almost quadruple what a party of your level should have in value.
Yeah, we can no longer complain about being broke.
Never again.
Never again.
Also, Amira, you can add 325 gold more to yourself as I'm paying you back for the crushing room now.
Right, okay,
Aww.
thank you.
And, hey, remember, these sponsorships are not a one-time thing, so you didn't exactly know how frequently you'll be getting paid by the Builders League, but this is not going to be the only payment they send you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a size-changing rune for my armor.
So what we're going to do here, we are going to end session. It's a few minutes early, but what I would like is you guys to take some time over the coming 2 weeks to take a look and figure out what you would like to purchase and what you would like to do for the next month of downtime. We're going to go to start up until Solomon's arena match, and after that, well, some things may occur that will put a hold on other downtime. So take a look at how much money you have, start thinking about what you would like, and you can either send it to me in advance, or if you guys would actually like to do some active shopping and see if you can find deals, we'll make that determination in just the Discord channel so we can determine what we are going to start next session with. But thank you all so much for playing today. I do hope you enjoyed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jericho.
Enjoy your wealth.
I'm
until you murder us and take it all away.
Yeah. And
I genuinely thought Mahari was just gonna fucking poof when he grabbed his head.
I figured it was gonna be fine. Nothing that we found out matched up with that theory.
I was determining for a while whether he would or not. My favorite thing, though, was your guys' just immediate assumption when those heads were first unveiled that you guys are the clones. And not that, maybe these heads are clones.
Well, I was thinking about that, admittedly.
Fair enough. I just found that funny.
Kashmi's fine being a clone. I think that she lives so much in the...
Well, Kashmi, you were the one person of the original group that didn't have a head there. You're you.
Correct.
You have no choice.
Well...
By the way, would I still have my drained? Have we rested yet? Or
at this point, no. You can get rid of your drained, Solomon, and get your health back. Finally.
Honestly, it didn't even make that big of a dent.
No, it's 11 health and a -1 to your fortitude save.
It is nice to get rid of it, though.
All right. Just a reminder, we will not be playing next week, as I will be at PAX all weekend, so I'm not going to be here. Oops.
Yay!
Sorry?
All games are canceled for that weekend, right?
All games for next weekend are canceled. Okay. Yes, I will be leaving on Thursday and not coming back until late Monday night. So basically everything is gone next weekend.
Okay.
So do you want to private
profit?
Us to private message you what we're gonna buy, or?
Yeah, if you'd like to. If you guys want to have the discussion in chat, you're more than welcome to. I'd say have the discussion in chat whether you guys want to do an active bit of shopping in roleplay and try and find better deals for your things, or if you're just gonna want to buy what you want and move on with gameplay from there. But anything you want to buy, you're going to want to buy, and what you're going to want to do for downtime, please message me those separately. Unless, of course, you have things you want to discuss. General reminder, of course, that your still main goal is to track down and find the Divinity Leech.
Yes.
You got 200 years to get that back.
My main goal is the arena. That's my main goal.
Solomon, we're getting you there. Calm down.
I know.
We'll get you your damn arena fight.
I'm just making sure you know his priorities.
Oh, for all of the problems it's going to bring, we'll get you your arena fight. Don't you worry.
I'm so gonna get killed by a boss monster.
This is going to be Campaign Problems 2, Marriage Boogaloo.
No, you can't say something
No,
like
thank
that.
you. No.
I
No,
have
please.
something interesting cooking.
Please, no, thank you.
I
You're
get to fight
welcome.
myself. I go poof, and then we have to use the potion.
I mean, at that point, like, really, how important is Solomon? Like, I just made him up. I could just make a new one.
Truly.
We could save the potion.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yay, thank you.